long as I thought, so that's great.
We got a yin with a gun. We got fungus memes. We got Putty about to step over the threshold. And we got two dogs who are terrible for different reasons.
Terrible and good at the same time, you know?
Would you purchase either dog?
I'd
No?
purchase a little standee.
Yeah. I'm so proud
Great.
he was my best actor. JPEG dog.
That's the director of the game.
Oh, I can't,
But
Claire.
yeah, I'm here. I'm smelly. I'm Amy Lee.
I love the idea. Nah, never mind. At some point, if I ever learn to animate, I will draw it. It's when he's saying, "Oh, baby," but it really is just him
Okay.
kind of like bouncing a little bit as he says it, with his arms in like an A pose. It's funnier when you know what it looks like.
Yes.
God damn it, Claire. Oh,
I'm helping set your mood.
set the mood by showing me a strand-like game with it.
Of course.
Oh, Claire, I will mute you if you try that again before I've gotten started. You're ruining my ability to rate my things. All right. Kind of adjust my tie. Ooh, let's see.
I kind of hope you are wearing a tie for this.
Full three-piece suit at all times.
You have any idea how uncomfortable? All right. Let me reset the rescene as it was 1 week ago. God damn it.
Don't die.
Yeah, I'm not gonna die. It's just very annoying.
Don't die.
All right. Last time, you bunch of schmucks made your way over to New York. You were currently located inside the Half and Heart Opera House, where quite a delightful scene is set place. The finest of the fine gathered around a series of tables, drinking fine drinks and showing things off. It is the Elysium of the Camarilla of New York, and
Sorry, I had to use the restroom real quick.
it is the
I'm
Elysium
back.
of New York, and this is where the buzz and the humdrum's happening. The meeting grounds for neutral parties, and the remnants of the Camarilla located within this particular city. It is also a place where the most posh, oldest, and, as a result, also the stodgiest vampires like to hang out. I've actually never
We're a
looked
little
at...
poshy.
Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, stodgy is a good word. I didn't know it meant that.
Stodge.
The point is that you are confronted with a man known as Zechariah Dorn, a Vendrew vampire who has made his presence more than known, considering that he wears a fine three-piece suit for realsies. Shoes that look like they've been polished just a minute ago by a poor orphan who can afford no more. And his face constantly contorted into a smile, as if he's just condemned an indigenous village to die, and he will be there personally to watch it all happen. He is
God.
down to the bone, a Camarilla vampire. And
Yeah, it's
unfortunately,
definitely
he's the guy you're
fun.
dealing with.
Oh.
Have you seen his cufflinks, Claire? Have you taken a good long look at those fancy cufflinks? Because he
Are
keeps
they
like
like?
he keeps like adjusting his sleeves and bringing his glass up to his lips so that you can see them.
Oh God, what is it? Well, I have very good eyes and sniffy awareness. What do they look like? I want to see it.
They're
Are
set
they
with fancy.
fancy gems?
They're fancy gems, of course, and
Ah,
your
yes,
fancy
of
nose
course.
will definitely pick up on the very high-end cologne he's wearing.
My nose burns.
Cologne is perfume for men, but they gave it a silly name because men are weird like that.
Yeah.
So,
You don't get it. They're action figures.
is this the guy we were supposed to tell about
This
the...
this is the guy, the representative of the Camarilla remnant. He's basically the dude that handles like most of the abstract paperwork around here. So he should be the guy that you're dealing with. Bunch of out-of-town ruffians coming to my doorstep, I see. What brings you to the most
Oh,
prestigious half and heart opera house?
I mean, like, don't mind
Ah,
their
don't,
dress.
please, please, do not waste your breath. Of course, you are here to marvel at the brilliance of the Cameron organization and its fine tastes.
Oh, of course. There's a lot of fine things to find in this opera house. You know, it's uh decadent walls, high ceilings, the chandelier that kind of just ties the room together.
Yes, yes. Ah, we just had it recently
Peak.
refurbished by. You probably wouldn't know him, but he's a high-end restorer of historical relics and artifacts, such as this beautiful chandelier.
Oh,
Oh my
I might have
god.
had him uh work for me at one point. What's his name?
Oh, you probably couldn't afford him.
It's
Oh,
silly.
Oh
That
no.
that that is insulting, sir.
That
But not in the
rustles
way you
my
think.
chimneys.
It's also
But
a hilarious statement because you literally have the maximum amount of wealth a character can have.
yeah.
Yeah, he just calls you poorer than him.
You pull out your wallet and it is his credit cards that float towards yours from gravitational pull.
Good sir, good sir, good sir. We come bearing bad news, very unfortunate news that needs to be spread
Yes, your
among the
presence is
clans.
very disappointing, I know.
Oh my god.
wow. Like, I actually
Good,
say that in the background. Just, wow.
good sir.
Good
I'm trying to civil amongst fellow. Can we please?
roll a finance check.
Roll administration.
Yeah, buy his family.
Roll corporate
Please not
takeover.
take this take this too far, or I had to think of doing something one would regret.
You might want to
I'm
be
very
careful how
bad.
you talk to him.
Well, then what exactly are you here for, if it's not to grovel?
Oh my god.
I need a quick out of character reminder of the person who died's name.
You're
I
basically here
forgot.
to report a guy dead, because this is like the head
Yeah.
office where they disseminate all this information. Also, the camera on a bit of a downturn, so there's not a lot of places where they still have like administrative offices at all. I wonder why.
Yeah, we've come to report the death of a very beloved bartender, from you know our hometown, and had to work
It's Elder
to
Jacobs.
yeah, Elder Jacobs had to work through the proper
So,
paperwork.
while this is all going on and Caitlin is handling Mr. Three-Piece Suit Diamond Cufflings Man, diamonds that are worth jack shit, but he's probably part of the diamond cabal that makes their prices go up.
Ah, yes.
Because
I'm part of the De
legit,
Beers legacy.
I fear what this man would do to Amy Lee, Stacy, or Prudence's egos if he's talking down to Caitlyn.
Okay, Amy Lee's already kind of pacing a little because like any vampire who's kind of her appearance, she doesn't like Carmarilla.
Camarilla don't like you either, so the feelings. Mutual.
Yeah, it's a two-way street. The problem is they have way more money and influence. So what I say doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be upset.
Okay,
They're the rich.
So what's everyone else doing while this is happening? There are several tables filled with all kinds of fancy treats, and there are vampires of all social castes around. As in, some of them are like fancy men standing around in fancy circles at those high chest high tables ish, where they where you just stand around more than you sit down. And there's of course the younger generations, the more impudent ones, having a little powwow. Well, there's probably
Okay, Stacy feels tremendously out of place here.
there are probably a few like ghouls that are used as butlers.
Yeah, see, you blend in. Look, there's some people like that. Some ghouls.
Wow.
Wow. Don't- You want me to light you on fire already? We're getting that
No,
fast.
I wouldn't say that in character, but you don't have to feel out of place.
How about you go roll in some mud?
Listen, just because you want to make her feel home doesn't mean you should roll on the streets of New York.
Yeah, that's like radioactive or something.
That basically, yeah, that like if I
Radio-
did that in character, that'd be the equivalent of like, you're fine here. Look, there's like a black person somewhere.
What the fuck, Claire? Pick up Claire.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
just
mean.
Put her upside down. But yeah, the problem with rolling in the mud outside in New York is someone probably owns that mud and they'll rent it to you for $100 an hour.
God dang it!
It's
Wow,
probably
okay, now
also
we just
like
got way too real.
80% pace.
80%
Yeah, it's also
piss.
yeah.
It always rains
Well,
in
I
New
tr-
York and it's still somehow 80% piss.
Well, I tried to leap into a mud puddle before I got here and exploded into rats, so it was an illusion.
Exploded into rats.
Puddle
Oh.
mimic.
I'm actually surprised Amy Lee made it inside.
She probably tried to eat the door on the way in.
Well, hey, I could be possibly a little hungry because like my last meal, that I was gonna get, I'm not blaming anyone.
Anyways,
Was
yeah,
denied to me.
having a lovely conversation. Caitlin. He keeps. He adjusts his tie, which I don't know what they're called, but I know that some ties have like a little button on them. But he adjusts it and goes, "So sorry to hear
Think
such
it's a
dire
lapel?
circumstances, but I have even worse news for you. Unfortunately," he puts his hand on your shoulder. "Because there's some minor issues with our current administration that will disallow us from properly processing your request. And my memory is oh so hazy.
Oh my god.
Perhaps my memory would work a bit better if I didn't have to worry as much about the little things in life."
But good sir, with your decadence, what could you possibly worry?
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, what could you possibly be bothered with?
Well, first and foremost, there's the fact that my administrator's been a bit of a fuss. You know how those Nosferatu are. They always like to go, "Woe is me, I'm so repugnant." Blech. Insufferable little rats, but they keep a fine stack of paperwork. But my problem, my personal memory is suffering so poorly. Oh, the Anarchs, other side of the river, such a thorn in my side. All I wish someone were to fetch me their membership listings.
It's powerful information.
I think that would be good for both parties if someone were to assist you with that.
Yes.
Good sir.
Good sir.
Yes. If you were to recover such information from me, I'm certain my mind would be bothered to remember such insignificant details.
I mean, with your age, I understand that sometimes it gets hard.
Of course, you're always free to try and talk to the Nosferatu himself. I'm certain they will tear you limb from limb with a face as pretty of yours.
I'm sure. But it doesn't matter. Because I want to please you, good sir. So we can get along and everything can move forward.
Well, anyway. Unless we have anything further to discuss, I have people to talk to that
What was your name, good sir?
Zechariah Doran.
Zechariah Dorp. Okay.
Putting that into her little PDA thing to
The
on
Black
what like
Book.
It's
yeah,
called a phone.
find his family's companies or businesses, anything they own,
Buy them
accident-
all.
buy them, and then strip them.
Buy them and then Elon them.
Appoint
That's a
Elon the
verb now.
CEO.
Well, we'll be on our way to find you your archives. Good day, good sir.
What if Twitter was just
Do
a
you-
test run, and the Saudi Arabians are going to hire Elon for other companies they want to destroy too?
Oh no.
I know, terrible.
It is very clever.
I have a question. When we pulled up, did we have to put Stacy's car in a valet parking?
There was a valet, yes.
Okay, good to know. Uh, I got good
They
for
were probably very disappointed with my car.
Yeah, yeah, back.
Okay. Well, they probably looked at your car and was like, "So did you just steal this? Where's your car?" That's my car.
Anyway, you have your methods. Have to decide what
Yeah,
you're
Bella
gonna
got
do.
up. Yeah, we'll wait until Bella get back.
Honk.
I mean, so mess around with the Nosferatu or mess around with the Anarchs.
No, it's mess around with an Nosferatu or get involved in the local political situation.
That's I don't want to mess around with I don't like this is in character and just out of character, just, like it's slight meta knowledge. I don't want to mess around with like a tiny political thing between Carmarilla and Anarchs
Why not, Claire? What's wrong with it?
because that's uh pissing off both parties because he did something for the Carmarilla. Not to mention like doing stuff for the Carmarilla always has like drawbacks because the Carmarilla suck. But the Anarchs also hate the Carmarilla. Technically, I would count among the Anarchs, but I'm not actively with the Anarchs. But that's just my opinion. Also, yo, check out these shoes I just found.
Excuse me, Claire, those aren't shoes. Those are drip, or whatever the kids call it.
Yeah, like I want them, but the problem is like I'd be too afraid to wear them outside because they're too good. Like these are the shoes. Like the moment they get scuffed, you cry.
God damn it, Claire.
By the way, $300. Actually, I'm gonna send the store to Zyla.
I buy those shoes and wear them.
I mean, yeah, for real. Like,
Wear them right on your face.
You don't wear fancy shoes. You get boxes of them, and then you call yourself a sneakerhead in America.
Oh my
And you're
fucking
also
God.
a really
Please
bad
stop.
person.
Please stop.
Zyla, look at these boots and shoes. You might like some of these. Because some of these are actually very good looking. But yeah, that's my opinion. So we'll see what Bella thinks. Also, yeah, Bella, there should have been like a money check. Bella should like he should have showed off his fancy like things, and
Claire.
then Bella whipped out her phone. Yes,
It's like a Yakuza minigame. You know it.
yeah, it's like I just bought the atrium here. We don't have an atrium. You will.
like with the money suitcases. They both put in an amount of money, and then they present them.
Yeah, like I bought the atrium and named it after myself. I have ground here now, literally and metaphorically. And then Bella pays like some kid who looks like Jesse from Breaking Bad to call the dude a B word
I'll make an offer.
in cash. God, Yakuza is such a gift.
Yeah.
What I like the most about that is that you never see who he's talking to because it's like, yeah, it's just a random ass shop you're buying. But then he's still standing there in
Yeah,
public.
he's just out in the middle of the street doing that to the front of the store.
He looks so confident at the end, like he's even rolling his head a little.
Plus, Yakuza is also good because it gave us, this effing character,
My man.
Majima.
Big man Majima.
Effing the most unhinged goddamn human being in Japan.
Oh, what's this? It also gave us Yakuza Dead Souls.
Axe the Dead Souls.
Why
is
does it
a video
exist?
game.
By the way, I was waiting for Zal's character to like want to say something to the guy, and the guy just looks at Zal and goes, "Ah, yes, a daiquiri."
What?
You just come up with some random thing that sounds like an expensive booze and get annoyed when they don't have it.
Zal's supposed to be there to get them a drink. Because Carmella are one of those people, and this actually works kind of in flavor to like kill some of them. Is that they wouldn't memorize, the help's faces.
Ah, back.
I can't
Welcome back, Bella.
take it anymore.
Oh,
You can't take me. What?
The heck
You can
are
take
all
me to
these?
places.
have we done
Silence,
anything yet,
Claire.
or did he?
We were waiting for you.
Okay. Let's get make our way to the ballet.
Yeah, so we
Making
got the
your way
car.
downtown.
Is ballet a car or a human?
Something up with your microphone, Bella, because you're like zooming.
Yeah, you're
I'm
breaking up,
zooming.
Bella.
Oh no.
Going into a tunnel.
A time-space tunnel, because for me it's like Bella, like the audio gets compressed in terms of like length, so it goes faster.
No.
All right. So, what do y'all discuss? What are you gonna do?
Well, we got two options.
I'm just wondering if ballet's vampire or human.
What?
Is the valet human or vampire?
I imagine the valet would be like a low-ranking vampire. They have like a human one for the daytime too, probably. Why?
My features wouldn't work, right? Like vampires are immune to the vampire stuff, right?
I think you can affect them, yes.
Ah.
Or at the very least, I
That's,
remember that like in Vampire the Masquerade, like the video game, that was a thing that like people can do.
It's like I kind of want to go to the ballet and be like, hey, I need to take my car. Well, I need to borrow my friend's car. Moving forward, they allow me. I just need to pick up the key. Would you mind getting that for me? I'm
Just go get the key myself.
just gonna. No, I'm gonna bat my eyes.
What are you trying to achieve
Give him a
here, Bella?
wink.
Yeah, what
I
are you
want
trying to do?
I want Zachariah Dorm's car.
What?
For me.
No!
I've already left. I'm already getting my car.
No. Just buy his car. You don't have to steal it. Like no, no.
Jesus.
I'm getting to Stacy's car. No. Don't.
If you're gonna do something stupidly reckless, do it without us.
Yeah, and also not
I'll-
do it in the Carmarilla's household.
Yeah, why are you trying to like insult the most powerful vampire people around?
In their
It's
house.
fun.
It's fun.
Because it's fun.
No.
We're leaving her.
You're on your own.
I know. Fine, I'll go back with you guys.
It's not as fun to
We-
drive a car you didn't steal from a guy
My
you didn't
bad.
like.
We
All
would have hitmen all over us.
Well, kids, you never told me what your plan was. Who are you gonna work for? What are you gonna do? Where are you headed?
We could go to the Nosferatu.
Get
Hey.
ripped limb from limb, he specifically stated.
He stated, yeah.
Nosferatu do not, in fact, like non-Nosferatu to go into the sewers, yes.
Yes.
We do need to be careful about going into the sewers.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I'm cool with them. Fine.
Amy
Are
Lee
you
sort
cool
of
with
looks.
them?
Yeah, like kind of looking at you. How? You're rich. And
so much.
pretty.
And I mean, yeah, and I just work with them. Also, have good information, which I like, and I can sometimes get them information that they might not be able to get by themselves. So I kind of curate, I assume. I don't know how it really works down there.
She's gonna die.
You know what I think happened? She bought them a pool, unlike some people in this room.
Yeah, on like a certain bait.
God dang it.
Got him.
I,
Uh,
I've been having trouble like finding out why Caitlin's cool with the Nosferatu.
You can always just say, "Don't worry about it."
yeah, that's true. You don't have to really tell us. It's just, when I'm saying it in character of like I don't really believe it because yeah. Though Amy Lee will in character I will say yeah. I have no interest in picking a fight with the Anarchs and also playing political pawns in in the Camilla's little stupid game.
You sure you don't want a favor from a notoriously backstabbing organization?
Yeah, I'm good.
But Claire, imagine how nice your back will look when it's stabbed.
I know, right?
They use a very fine, like, envelope opener and everything. Letter opener.
The stinky girl just suddenly disappeared one day and no one really cared to ask.
To be fair, everyone thought you went back to the woods.
Yeah, I would.
Well,
The woods of New
she
York.
did. Just
What's
underground now.
It's called Central Park.
Run into Spider-Man. Where's my Marvel VTM crossover? Look at this rat. Is that you, Claire?
yeah, it's me.
Goodness.
So which path are you guys thinking of?
Other than Amy Lee.
Yeah.
Basic
What do you think, Prudence?
I don't much like getting involved in vampire politics. I'm a bit too old for that these days, and honestly, it's more trouble than it's worth. At the same time, I don't want to be eaten. Just in general, that's kind of a guideline for my life.
Lifelong dream.
It's
I
worked
only
out so
heard
far.
a day or a week or so.
Where are you, Zala?
Stacy's just sitting there like chewing on a toothpick. You wonder where the hell she got it. She's probably had it in her pocket since the last time we saw
To
her
be fair,
eat.
you were in a very fancy party. There were probably like things with little cocktail sticks poking into them.
Yeah, so she has one of those in her teeth. She's like,
There's still an olive hanging off the other end.
pulls it out, turns it around, eats the olive, winces since it's a green olive. She doesn't like those as much.
God damn it.
Get some
Sorry,
characters
who the
in
fuck are these people? I don't really know vampires that well.
there. Okay. Yeah, so, I probably
Like, I know the Camarillo. I know those guys. The other ones don't got it.
Emily, you know the Camarilla probably entirely by the fact that you don't like them.
Yeah, that's right. And I probably know the Anarchs entirely by the fact that I'm not really with them, but like if we were gonna stand in the parking lot, I'd probably stand with them in the parking lot loitering.
Littering.
Loitering.
Not littering.
Folded
remember,
arms, not doing anything.
yeah. Remember, I care about the environment. That's important.
Specifically going out in the town with the intent of littering. Got a whole bunch of pieces of paper and everything in your pockets. You're just scattering them.
I got two bags of candy and a whole carton of smokes.
If you're on the edge of the woods and you do that, the werewolves like come out and tear your arms off. Scream about Gaia.
Or someone will come, if you have a package of smokes, someone will just come out and ask for a smoke. They'll take their shirts off. They'll be like GQ models. Talk about how much they don't like vampires. You'll be like, I don't like vampires either.
Yeah, I don't like. I honestly hate vampires.
All right,
Vampire
kids.
size.
So, Nosferatu, it's gonna be.
I mean, what are the other options?
Well, you could
So
just
you
say
gotta-
no
yeah,
and ask like, hey, can someone else take care of this?
I forgot what the options were because I got it up. I got all one's getting archives from.
Work at the Camarillo. Going to the Nosferatu, or just not doing these jobs.
Yeah, like
And hey, if you're feeling fancy and vindictive, you can always just call the Anarchs and tell them about it. About the
that.
plan to steal their stuff.
That's true.
That's
true.
Well,
I'm actually okay with that. How that man treated me.
yeah, maybe we do that when we're not in range of like Camarillas.
Thumbs up.
If you got,
Always,
if you got it,
we're always around your camera. I assume.
There's places where they don't hang out.
yeah.
It's too small, for example. All right. Well, that means you're gonna have to go into the New York sewers.
It's gonna suck.
Hey, it's fine. We got someone who has it in with them, which means we won't. Odds are, if she has it in with the Nosferatu, we won't be picked apart painfully and slowly by rats. I heard they do that. Never saw it before, but like, I've heard screams.
So, hey,
Also, I
dirty
need
vampire person. How come you vampires are like half of you are like super fancy ass rich people, and the other half are like, I'm in the sewers, going to eat you through your toilets.
So
Uh,
you're missing. You're missing another faction who is like, I want to just kill and eat everyone.
I was kind of figuring those would be part of the other one, to like eating you through your toilet.
no, that's oh, that's easy. I can explain that. She she has a look on her face that she like isn't really jiving with like what she's about to say anyway. All right. So have you ever heard about the Bible?
Kinda.
Yeah. Okay. It has a bit to do with that. So a long time ago, in a land called Jesus, there was a guy named Cain and Abel.
It was two.
Pretty
people.
sure
Okay.
those were two dudes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Those were two separate men.
Okay. Quick question, Claire. Why does this go back so far in history?
Because it's in the time of Jesus A.D.
Go ahead.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, in the time of Jesus A.D., there was this two guys. Yeah, two guys. To take Prince's correction, named Cain and Abel. Abel sucked and got everything from God because he gave more. Whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, he was a
More
real
Funko
brown
Pops.
noser. Yeah, he was a real brown noser to God, and God loved him more because of that. Because God only takes and whatever.
Because God will
He
forgive
holds
you
up
if you
a
give him
hand.
$10 on the way in.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks,
So
Catholics.
one day,
She's
Yeah,
holding up
what-
a hand.
what?
She's holding up a hand like you're in school.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Is God real?
Yeah, this implies that, doesn't it?
Wait.
Are you
So
only just
anyway.
realizing? Just having a little religious epiphany for a second.
Yeah. So anyway, Cain was like, man, fuck that guy who was his brother, but he didn't like not into like, actually having sex with him way, but like he was in the field and beat him to death with a rock, and because of this, God was pissed, So God cursed Cain to live forever, and he became the first Cainite, or one of the vampires. And from his blood and his children, we were born, but we are each born with a curse and an imperfection or flaw.
Claire.
Speak for yourself. I'm
That's you.
flawless.
Are you a vampire,
But you're
Brutus?
a vampire.
No, that's why I'm flawless.
Okay, thank God. I was getting concerned.
Sparkle
Like,
CPR
Thank God
around
who's
I'm
apparently
flawless.
real.
little
Like,
sparkle.
take the Nosferatu kind of got the short end of the stick. Unlike some other vampires who just kind of are a little crazy, some might be a little more beastly looking. The Nosferatu kind of got the hit with the ugly tree, like as in they fell down the tree and got hit by every single branch on the way down.
As in, when Vampire the Masquerade was made, the people who made it probably had some ideas about physical deformities. Wink.
They sure did. I mean, it's not too far off though. But yeah, the idea is Nosferatu are like meant to be very beastly looking
Allow
or
me to
bat-like.
allow me to explain in game terms. These people have zero appearance and cannot raise
Yeah.
it. They are so ugly that normal people look at them and go, huh!
Or people look at
Yeah.
them and go, whoa, I don't even see you. You have
Even
no
vampires
appearance."
go, huh! at looking at them.
Yeah, that's why. That's actually why they're so good at turning invisible and stuff because they actually need that to even survive.
That's why they own the sewers. It's like, where the fuck are we gonna go?
Yeah, and it's also in the sewers. It's like that's their hardcore home turf. Not even a bunch of Carmilla grunts and people could like survive. Prepped. It's sort of like the Home Alone kid. With they
There's a-
have prep time.
There's a lot of marbles down there.
This is actually straight meta knowledge. One of the things they can do, because vampires can create ghouls, right, by using their blood and like transferring it to a human,
Little sippy.
making like a slave, like and making them kind of like a sort of semi-immortal slave. Okay, Nosferatu specialize in doing that, but what they do is they just leak their blood in the sewers, and any sewer animal that sips that, they can take control of.
Hence why
So
there's
it's just a
alligators
lot of-
down there.
Yeah, so they can just send a swarm of ghoul rats at you.
Okay.
And,
You
know,
think you have
looking
rats?
up
I
this-
have way more.
So like, I guess that all kind of works, but so was Jesus real?
Who's
Because like
Jesus?
I'm magic.
Who's Jesus?
This would be the point where you might have to ask someone else, like the rich one. She probably knows. She's probably into this.
I think Jesus came a bit after the whole Cain thing. Like,
Jesus is an
quite a lot
antediluvian
after.
confirmed.
He came before this the flood.
Yeah, the point is, yeah, we are all children of Cain. We are Cainites. That's the actual term, I guess.
I thought it was
Don't we have-
Canaanites.
Technically speaking, depending on which faction within the Christian faith you believe, Jesus is in fact the same as God. In which case, he is in fact antediluvian.
That would actually be all of the sects except for Mormons.
I still
no one ever
fucking
talks
love.
about Seth.
I still heckin' love that Christianity just had a big fit over. How does the Holy Trinity even make any sense?
Well, yeah, that was part of the Council of Trent.
Oh, it's great. Oh,
Oh, the whole idea that it's one guy in three forms is actually like 1300s and later.
Jesus. Point is, I'm not gonna talk about if Jesus is real in the Vampire the Masquerade world because I don't know.
Look,
Yeah,
that's
I was just doing like an in-character philosophical discussion. It's like, wait, if you're all like related to God,
But-
is God a thing?
Because a lot of vampires are probably like, there's some 2,000-year-olds. I imagine that vampires have like, yeah, there's probably at least the historical Jesus. And considering that true faith makes sense, there might even be like an actual like miracle man Jesus. Might
Well,
have
yeah,
just been a
that's
fucking
where-
wizard.
Old man, was Jesus real? We went drinking together all the time.
Man,
that's
that guy
kinda
could hold his
where, like,
beer.
yeah, that's where Masquerade kind of like does get a little goofy because they don't really establish what religion is correct. Unfortunately, which leads to some confusion with the like werewolf
Okay.
game because the werewolves actually establish in the werewolf game Gaia, the world soul of the planet is real, and the cycle of life for Gaia is real.
So what, we can reincarnate, but also Cain happened. So that implies that Adam and Eve happened, but also the Big Bang happened? The
Yeah, and
answer-
there's also
And also, magic souls are real.
Yeah, and also there's an eldritch entity called the Worm that wants to consume the cycle of life and lead it into nothing.
Actually, that's partially because the Weaver decided to fuck up and go nuts.
Oh yeah, and don't even get me started on the effing Weaver. But that's
Because-
the
Anyway, if someone doesn't stop Amy Lee, she will not shut up. She's constantly talking about what her friends have told her.
Yeah. Before we get to source, get music stop back.
I didn't get a
Yeah.
single word of that.
Yeah, that was nothing.
You went on 2 times speed, Bella.
No.
I think it's funny that your glitch is that your text gets compressed and sped up.
oh, pop in and pop out of Discord. Maybe that'll fix it.
Pop in, pop out, baby Bella.
Yeah, because
Pop, pop.
I thought it was like connection issues, but they're like outright glitching now.
Pop, pop. Hey, Bella.
Am I back? And am I?
Not too much better.
That's
Still bad.
unfortunate.
So what do you want
Hugs
to?
Bella.
What do you want to do, Bella? Just we'll work it out.
Bella,
Mm,
Hello.
maybe.
what do you want to do?
Well, Caitlin wanted.
Christ, I'm getting.
Yeah.
Maybe we try changing the region of the call.
Let's see. Take a look at what the region of the call is. How do I? Here we go.
Automatic.
Permissions, invite, integrate. No, look for what region am I? Region overwrite Rotterdam. How about we to Russia? I'm not sending this to Russia. Here, let's set it to
How
be.
far away?
Leave it on automatic and Discord will figure out the best. Okay, cool. All right, how are we doing?
How am I doing?
We need to get in and out real fast. All right, everyone,
Yeah,
pop
I'm
out, pop back
just-
in. We'll see if it works.
Alright.
Also, just set it to automatic, I think. Hello, Bella. Bella.
Hello.
I think Bella's just having issues, but yeah. Hello, Bella.
Maybe just use the text, Bella, for a bit. We'll live. Let it sort itself out.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba.
So, what's the plan?
Well, yeah, like I said, we use the rich ones in with the Nosferatu to not be picked apart into pieces by rats.
You're making it sound like you want to meet these rats.
I
Who
don't.
does?
And we
Of course, you want some meat rats.
we see what's wrong with the Nosferatu and kind of kill two birds with one stone.
Golly.
And we don't end up pissing the Camarilla off, and at the same time not working with them too much.
Handsome.
It's
All right.
perfectly balanced.
Time to
It's all
go
things to
down to the sewers. For someone like Caitlin, it's easy enough to figure out where you have to go to meet these people. Besides, the vast majority of the Camarilla will gladly tell you where not to go to meet those jackasses. As long as you're not on bad terms, otherwise they'll tell you exactly where to go. And they'll lie like meanies. So, soon enough, you're at what seems to be a random sewer entrance in New York. You know, ones where like steam pops out. Apparently, they're just random nitrogen tanks around New York. I forgot what they're cooling, but they're like used for cooling.
Weird.
Yeah, man.
That's how they keep the city so cool.
That's how they get the sewer
Also,
list.
Bella posted what they wanted to do in the Foundry chat.
Oh God, I forget those exist. Oh, the Foundry. Gosh, dang it, Caitlin, let's go to
Why would
pick
she
up
have a sewer?
sewer suit. Caitlin equips the sewer suit.
Caitlin in her bondage gimp suit. Yeah.
It's like
She
a
offers
hazmat.
one to you.
It's a hazmat suit, please. She looks very charming.
It's
All right.
customized in color, so it doesn't actually work as like a proper hazmat suit.
Please, you don't understand fashion.
Fashion over function.
Always.
So it doesn't get icky. Sliding down the sewer entrance, you are confronted with the cool, stagnant air of the sewer system under New York. Down here, there
Wow.
are signs warning you not to go too much further. And it's best to turn around while you still got your legs to do so.
Yeah, see right there. I point at the line that's probably there. Yeah, that's the get killed by rats line.
What is it with you and these goddamn rats?
That
Well,
is
I don't-
actually what I was about to ask. I just had a candy in my mouth.
Well, look, I don't know what other animal would be in the dang sewers.
Alligators.
Oh yeah, okay, that's the alligator line.
Giraffes, ferrets, wild boars.
You ever seen what happens to a rat that gets hit by a fireball?
No, actually.
Same thing that happens to everything else.
Drives a man to think, doesn't it, Claire?
No. No.
Claire doesn't think, yeah.
Thanks, Claire. Bonk. All right. Caitlin takes point and guides you through this dangerous place. Shortly after crossing the line, of course, you are confronted by a creature so repugnant that it makes you flinch. I imagine it's also partly supernatural. Unless they're resistant to fire.
Rats are not resistant to fire, as far as I'm aware.
No, they spray each of their rats with like a special anti-burning agent.
God, that'd be an image to see. Just like each rat, they just pick it up, give it a little spritz, drop it, grab another one.
You feed them some fire resistance potion. What is this? The Rat Lord cordially invites you to a sewer for a tasteful dining experience. How do you accept this invitation? With gratitude or things? Ah, Claire, you and your rats.
Hey, you know me and my rats.
I'm gonna flush her down the toilet.
Yeah, ugly guy.
There's an ugly fella in front of you, yes, who is hiding behind a large contraption that looks like it could do some real damage. Well. Who thinks they've got what it takes to live long down here?
Points at the points at Caitlin. Go for it.
Yeah, this is her problem now.
I wonder if like VTM20th did anything with Nosferatu, since it's something that might be more sensitive in the modern day and age. Wolf Nosferatu wiki. The fuck is VTR? Oh, the Requiem. That's the new one. Yes. Okay. It's your boy, Caitlin, coming right at ya.
It's your boy.
Or the Chronicles of Darkness.
I hope to God they have like a secret handshake.
Clan Bane. Oh. Ah, okay. So the new one apparently kind of brushed it up a bit. Nosferatu are repulsive, or at least someone uncomfortable to be around. This need not be a physical deformity. A palpable aura of menace, a charnel odor. And then second, yeah. So yes. Excreting fluids. Ugh. Or an animate shadow. So yes, they did in fact go, oh, this is a little insensitive now, ain't it? And I like
Ugly
that.
Probably
people
got
don't
yelled
have
at a little.
souls.
Probably got yelled at just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a lot. Just like a whole stack of letters that they were like, we should fix this.
For
Before
like 20 years.
We should probably fix this before we end up like Jeremy Crawford and have to explain to people how the rules are intended to work on something instead of release. Ugh.
Yes.
I love how that rat just goes in.
Bella?
Bye,
Or
rat.
Bella.
Caitlin delivers her beautiful, beautiful line. Oh, it's you. Oh, didn't you fall down the Niagara Falls recently?
Oh my God.
Give
Caitlin?
her some time. Give her some space.
Please.
Is my
Please don't
voice
type in.
okay?
Give her a
Is my
pencil.
voice
We
okay?
heard you.
Do I have to type?
Oh, you're better than before, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, we
and
actually got
Caitlin-
those sentences.
Oh yeah. And it's just like, oh, you saw that. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. It was just a fun thing to do out of boredom. But yeah, we just need to go on through.
What even
Get
brings you
some
to New
information.
York, though? Aren't you more like a Hollywood kind of lady?
Oh, I have places in cities, actually multiple cities. But regardless, uh, there's lots of fun nightlife here. Very fun in New York.
Oh.
Uh,
Is there anyone in particular you
also-
gotta see down here or something?
yeah.
You would have gotten the
what-
name of the guy. It's Peter Haviston.
Yeah, that's oh, Captain. Uh, it's we have troubles with robberies. Robberies. This is me, not Caitlin. Caitlin, no.
I think we're losing you
Pomerella.
again, Bella.
How did you know that?
Oh no,
How did you do that?
how did I do?
No. But yeah, you are breaking up again. Gosh darn it.
How about I try
There's a
closing
rat sucking on your internet cables.
Big
See,
spaghetti.
I'm not even mentioning the rat. Now y'all mentioning the rats. It's rat time.
This is how you know Claire's way too into rats. She's like, oh, I want to talk about rats.
It's rat time.
Doesn't
Get-
Claire want to talk about rats?
Get ready to rat.
Yeah, good luck getting to me, kid. I'm behind 100,000 rats. You understand? You're not just in a warehouse. You're in an abandoned Chuck E. Cheese, and here, I am
Oh,
God.
Why are you like this, Claire?
And then, like, I flick my wrist, and a rat just shoots out of my sleeve at you.
What the fuck?
Think fast, kid.
Go gadget rat.
Wrist
And,
rat.
and then it's a really cool boss fight where I like start sniping you with a rat sniper rifle that's composed of rats that shoots rats at you at high distances and like hardcore RPM. But what you notice really quickly is I'm for some reason standing under a chandelier that you can like for some reason interact with. And if you hit me with it, I'll just like move to the other chandelier, like to another one. It's weird. I just keep doing this.
Why are you like this, Claire? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
We would
I-
kick the shit out
know.
of Claire.
All right.
Oh, what?
Am I okay?
I don't know.
Actually, you came through okay when you just said that.
Theoretically.
Okay, I'm just gonna beatbox for a little bit.
Actually, I'm not hearing any breakup at the moment.
Yay!
I think it's longer sentences,
I-
like,
Yeah, give us a speech, Bella.
Read the John Galt speech from Atlas Shrugged.
What?
Boulder
The
ball.
the Camarilla is the most organized of vampiric sects, an elite club that favors tradition and control of the mortal populace from behind the scenes. Across
I
the
got all of that.
Yay!
Actually, quite
Handsome.
clearly.
Okay, good.
Handsome.
Good
Yeah,
job.
we're here to see good old Pete. You know, because we had trouble with the Camarilla, and you know, who better to see than my old buddy.
I don't know if you want to see him. He's a little grumpy.
Oh, well, how's him grumpy?
You know how it goes. Maybe maybe you should see for yourself before I make too many judgment calls on how to present this.
Oh man,
Uh,
that's a good sign.
Fair. Well, come on in. Don't. Again, don't mind the humans. Fine. In we go.
You head on in. Hello,
He's just
welcome.
gonna lean over to Claire's character.
Your
So,
character.
can you translate that into actual human being for me? What just happened?
Okay, what I want to figure out is these guys. I heard about this before. They're called simps, and they watch videotapes of the rich one.
I hate her.
Yeah, I kind of hate her too. But the important part is, he's not going to sick a literal mountain of rats on us, so we're okay.
God damn it, it's always the rats.
You continue through the sewers. Effort has been made to construct these lovely little abodes inside. So you kind of have to push and squeeze past all kind of places. Wires and cables cut in and out of the walls, and the firm smell of sewage is quite strong. You feel constantly on edge because every Nosferatu you see gives you the startles just looking at him. You're not sure why. Some of them look perfectly fine. It's just,
Man, they I'm glad they rewrote rules on these.
you turn around the
Mhm.
corner and you see a perfectly average man. It startles you.
And you see the most like definitive basic person, and you're just like, Jesus.
Room temperature, room. I'm terrified.
So uncomfortable. It's like 74 degrees right now. I know it feels cold and hot at once.
Of course, this person you're trying to meet is one of the more important people down here, so he's his own little dead end area. Peter Haviston
Hell yeah.
is perched atop of a chair, and I do mean perched. They're like squatting on it and everything instead of having their legs hanging down.
Oh, he's doing that thing that
He's
L
an
does
owl.
in Death Note.
Probably. I do not know if I do. Yeah. Actually, I just remembered I did see him do that. I ain't going out like this. God. Does someone have a trash can for Claire? A trash Claire?
Claire can.
Yeah.
I embrace the trash can.
Little head poking out from under the lid. Peter Haviston is perched atop of a seat and hangs over a large array of computer equipment. Server racks are mounted against the wall. Not server rats, server racks.
You're turning into Claire.
You know, the Claire would be like, oh, there's sewer rats, oh ho 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 ho. Point is, Peter Haviston is not interested in your presence because the second he nears you, he just snarls, leave.
Do you have my Instagram open on there? It'd probably bring up your spirits.
Oh my god.
Why would it do that?
Fucking die.
She's just trying to lighten the mood. Just
Watching videos of me, buddy?
kind of saying you should be. You know, might make you feel better. Anyway, what has you down, Pete?
Peter Haviston turns around. He looks, you know, he could fool you as a gangrel, except without any of the redeeming qualities of a gangrel. Looks almost like a gargoyle of a man. Zoinks might be the appropriate response.
Jinkies.
I'm in the mood for anything right now.
Yeah,
Even if some of you do look like some interesting tasty treats.
I haven't tried, but I wouldn't. They got magic.
At least I do. I mean, looks at the old one.
I totally have magic. I'm very powerful.
That one actually
But,
worries me the most. I don't know what she does.
we actually have to do something, because our elder Jacobs, sadly passed away, and we had to get that information through.
Do I look like I care about any of that right now?
No, but what are you caring about right now? What has you so down?
You just hear the loud clickety-clack of his cherry switch keyboard. The man knows his keyboards.
I mean, it is a cherry.
They're nice and clicky.
It's not the clickiest though. Like, I don't like the ones that have like the loud clickety clacks.
Get out of here. I wonder if Sharkbait could run over a keyboard and make loud clickety-clacks.
She, I
It
mean,
depends on the
she's,
keyboard.
yeah, it depends on the keyboard. She's run across my keyboard a lot.
Good.
Her keyboard, Claire.
Peter Haviston snarls to you, and that's about all you get out of him for now.
Can I see what's on the screens?
It just seems to be normal administrative work.
Mm.
He's not, in fact, looking up you twerking or anything.
Yeah, which probably
Shocking.
perturbs you. Yeah.
I could imagine Peter having like a CRT and has an LCD mounted in instead. Just the casing for the CRT.
Peter's tech.
Do you need anything, Peter? While we're here?
No, Jay.
Yeah.
Also, if I get bit down here, I'm like lighting all of you on fire.
Hey, I cannot promise you won't get bit. I will promise that you might live.
I don't
Listen,
think anyone
That's
will
all.
let them.
I'm not gonna play these people with their problems as being weird, monstrous creepers, dude. That's a different vampire clan. Point is, Peter Havison doesn't seem interested in having an extended conversation with you about his personal problems. He is not that kind of quest giver.
Oh.
So, what is it that the never mind. Uh, Amy, you think I should tell them about the cameras, bit steal from the anarchs?
Probably not yet. One of those. Once again, one of those not yet situations. We haven't even done the job for the Camarillas that we were doing yet.
Yeah, we're just kind of standing here. He's not like that kind of NPC, Bella.
Standing
You'll realize.
No, just standing here. I'm standing here.
Well, this is a dead end, so
Yeah, we're in one.
It's all filled up with garbage. You know, like Mountain
Guess
Dew
we go-
bottles, Doritos bags.
guess we go to the anarchs.
We
I
could,
mean, there's
you
gonna
know,
be a
try
reason we're
pushing
down
him
here.
at all
Yeah, you
instead
could
of just a guy
giving
going,
up.
leave me alone, and then you just taking him at face value and immediately quitting.
Oh,
There are other people down here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's-
all right. Yeah,
Caitlin is not the only one who can do the discussions, by the way, everyone.
Yeah, I just don't
Um,
know much about these people, and she's the one who chose to be the charisma class.
I'm also scared of
Again.
vampires.
I'm also scared. Let's see. Let's see what I can probably do.
They keep giving me
Can I
weird
do
glares,
some?
and they're asking me about my cookies, and I don't know if they're being serious or not.
There's
Hey.
been this one guy with a big pot full of vegetables that's been following me around all day.
What?
It's gonna make me into a stew.
It's gonna take a few hours to properly soak you to be nice and soft.
God, what the hell is that bird? Goes like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in the stew from Mario.
God damn it. Alright, kids. It seems that Peter Havison isn't very interested in having a conversation about his open, honest feelings.
Let's go talk to that one guy who said that he was having a bad time.
Yeah, let's dig around, baby. Well, actually, I will also dig around with my, I guess, streetwise. Like, see if I can dig some information on what we're looking for here, what's going on.
Goodness me, Claire. Let's have a la look-see. I guess if you're going to try to dig around down here and figure out some information, it'll probably be a little bit more about your wits than it would be about charisma. You're just trying to gather good stuff, gossiping around a little bit.
I have my examine situation with my
Give me some
And-
wits streetwise.
wit streetwise. Okay, so that's
60-10. In case you want,
60-10.
in case you're gonna roll d6s again, like a big old dummy.
It was me.
Yeah, that wasn't even me.
I don't know, Claire. I can rewrite history if I want to. That's a great
That's a powerful savvy.
Emily, you're capable of sussing things out quite effectively.
Sniffs around, doesn't like what she smells, but I'm smelling information.
I mean, to be fair, the reason this conversation goes as well as it does is because you won't shut up about rats. The guy you're talking
Look.
to is okay with rats.
It's actively holding one.
Probably like a whole barrel full of rats.
They're all his buddies.
It's not vertical. It's
They're
on its
all
side.
named Michael.
It's on its side, and it has several layers built into it. Claire, He doesn't actually put the full of. God damn it!
It's got a little ramp.
Yeah,
They can run up the ramp. They
he has a
can
little
great
rat
fun.
elevator. He's a little rat car.
Dude, this place is amazing. What were we doing again? Like,
Amy Lee gets on the ground, like looking at the rat car.
yeah, like this is so great,
Is
guys.
this a
Like,
Hot Wheels?
man, hell yeah, this is awesome.
Having a lovely chat with Rat Man about his rats. He does eventually let go that Peter's been having a bit of a downer lately, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah, definitely noticed that.
You can ask 4 questions over the course of this fun conversation you're having about rats.
So what caused him to become a downer? What's down in him?
I don't know. He's just been whining about his mom lately.
Where's she at?
I don't know. I think somewhere on the mainland, like one of those fancier, rundown suburbs or something.
Huh. Well, shoot. What the heck else should I ask?
Any
Oh,
ideas how to work on it? Blah, blah, blah.
what'd you say?
I don't know. Just never mind. Keep going. It's your questions.
Well, I'm trying to think of what to ask. It's like, well, yeah. What were we looking for here again? We were getting some papers, right?
Yeah, but Peter doesn't seem interested in helping you right now.
God dang it! Like, uh, maybe we can figure out a way to help Peter. What do you think would help like pick us up, spirits up, even temporarily? You know, like a little pick me up.
Dude, if I knew what would help him, I would have done it myself.
Damn it!
Do you think I'm just gonna leave him the rat down here? The guy does a lot of the important stuff. Not to mention the fact, you know, we're all in this together.
We're all in this together. I agree. Yeah. Dang. I'm like looking at the pile of rats, trying to think of a good question here. Actually, like,
You're very distracted by watching rats go up and down the ramp.
They're having so much fun.
We're
well,
really getting on it.
yeah, like, you know, clearly, so he's upset about something about his mom, but if his mom's not even here, we can't even talk to her, or can we?
You have a car. You can drive to her.
Where? Do you have an address for his mom?
Fucking creepy thing to say, but sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, might as well try to help.
You get an address. Whoop.
Whoop. Yeah, that wasn't creepy at all. By the way, the thing that's popped in my head, I was trying really hard not to say, "Can I have a rat?"
Squints at you. Very firmly. All right. You're gonna have to roll for this one if you want one of these very high-end quality rats.
I didn't actually.
These are
mean
good
it, but-
guys.
What? Wait. Okay. You know what? I wasn't meaning to actually take a rat. But okay. What do I roll to get a rat? What is the rat roll?
rat.
Yeah, roll rat.
Depends. How do you ask this? You're gonna pressure him, or you're just gonna ask nicely and flutter your lashes?
Well, like look, we're both animal loving people. I asked nicely for a rat.
Manipulate. Oh, that'd be charisma, empathy.
Shit. All right. Charisma to empathy. So 2d10.
Flutter those lashes, baby.
I very cutely, like a dog, like roll, ask for a. Yeah, that's.
Well, you get a rat. You get to pick a rat of choice.
Oh hell yeah! I stick my hand into like the barrel of rats and just pluck out myself a nice chunky boy.
Nice New York rat.
Which means it's like 12 foot tall.
God damn it. So when Amy Lee finally returns from their little investigation montage, they have just holding on to a chunky rat.
Yo, guys, check this out. Oh, I got information, by the way.
I'm sure
Oh.
you did.
What do you get?
Tips on rat rearing. Cup baby Rose, baby.
By the way, animal kinship. The rat is now on my shoulder. We are bonded. Anyway, point is,
I mean, you can talk to your rat, yes.
Yeah, I totally freaking can. I can command the rat too. This is actually useful. This is not just a joke. Anyway,
Hey,
all right.
Prudence. Prudence. I hate everything we've been doing like all day.
Let's
You
go
want to hold the rat?
Let's go see Peter's old lady then. Maybe she'll be a.
Yeah, let's go do that. That sounds.
Yeah.
Also, when they exit the sewer, Caitlin burns her sewer suit and puts on normal clothes.
Just
Wait, you didn't
burning
have
it out in the
normal
middle of the
clothes under
street.
sewer suit?
Huh?
You didn't have it on like under the sewer suit.
You, like, it's kind of tight.
Yeah, I guess you do have that OnlyFans.
But yeah, point is, I give the information. I relay the information that I got. That apparently, like, he's having some troubles about his mom, but they're not really sure what it is. And don't worry, I got an address. They just kind of gave me the address to this guy's mom.
Did you just ask for some guy's mom's address?
Well, yeah. Why?
It's kind of a creeper move, dude.
She thinks about it for a second. Ah, shit. I got a free rat. He gave me a free rat though, so that means it's okay, right?
I don't think that makes it any better.
I can. I asked the rat. Was it creepy?
The rat doesn't
That's what you
understand
get
if that's
from,
creepy or not.
That's what you get from Stacy. Don't do that.
Don't just. Stacey just is like, please don't start having conversations with the rat.
Too late.
You're mad. Wait, you're magic. You can talk to animals.
I don't have that spell.
It's a whole different trick, man.
I need to stop stereotyping.
Yeah, you do. Creeper.
All right, bugaboos.
Let's go see his mom, I guess. This can only go mind-blowingly bad.
Probably.
Peter saw Amy with me, so we're cool.
You head out into your car and drive out of New York. The sewer smell doesn't stop until you're a long ways away. Because
See, that's why y'all need sewer suits.
I just magic it off of me.
I got used to it. I'm fine.
I'm sure it's not. Well, it's very different from what you're used to, but not somehow also not.
Nothing some grandma perfume can't fix.
You head out into a lovely suburb, which isn't all that lovely because it's more like Detroitian. A little rundown. Actually,
Oh,
probably
we're in
not a suburb.
Queens.
You're in what are they again? Like buildings with like a couple of floors and they're all separate. You know, mid-rises.
Dupes.
Yeah. Those things that Americans don't want to build because it's like either my house has a moat or it's just a box. Well, the point is, you eventually drive up to one of those lovely brick houses with multiple floors and a central, like, hallway that goes up so you can access the right floor for your house. You
Huh.
park your little car outside. It's still very dark because, you know, it's still fresh night. You left early evening. So, yes. What's the plan? She lives a few floors up, actually.
Let's just go do a nice little wellness check.
Yeah, nice little
Mhm.
wellness check. By the way, I shouldn't be the one to do the wellness check because I think for some reason I just had it in my head that I'm gonna open up with the whole a stranger that your son knows gave me his address, and I
And
don't
a
want to do
rat.
that. Dude, he's such a good rat. I need to name him.
Michael.
Yeah, Michael. Michael's a good rat.
Michael bites your finger. He thinks it's funny.
Hell yeah, buddy. Great, it's a rat shark bait.
To be fair, you have fortitude. You're fine. This rat
yeah,
cannot
that's
injure
Yeah,
you.
you like laugh at it.
This rat cannot injure you. It
You know,
has
if
no
I get
power.
I think it's animalism. Like, but if I get tier 2 animalism, I can actually make my rat like bulletproof.
It is a New York rat. I'm pretty sure it already is.
Yeah, it's already used to avoiding bullets every day
So,
and
fine.
firing them too.
HE round proof.
This thing, it can take on the high threat response team. Never mind. Because I just had a weird thought, but all right. So heading up the stairs, going inside, having a fun time. I'm gonna ring that doorbell.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it should be probably not Amy Lee going first.
Shuffle through the. This is not where rich people live, because outside of people's houses are garbage cans, bags, assorted items. You're gonna have to wade your way through to the upper floor. And so
I
eventually,
really should put on my suburb clothing.
you're at number 12D. It is assigned to a certain Alamanda Haviston. Any
Well,
final preps
That's
you wish to
cool
make?
then. I'm gonna just make sure I look reasonably respectable and try not to think about how that won't help with Claire's character around.
Yeah, but
Alright.
I'm around, so like it balances.
Bing bong. Bing bong.
Bing bong. Fuck your
Oh my
life.
god, she has a bing bong doorbell.
My God.
You hear a nice old lady say, I'm coming, I'm coming. And after a short moment, you are confronted with an 80-year-old woman. Oh, hello, darlings. How can I help you?
Hi.
She adjusts her little glasses, she's all hunched over. The years have started to shrink her back down.
Oh my god, we have two Prudences.
Hi. We're friends with Peter. And
Ooh.
Hmm?
Who?
what? Yeah, you're Peter Albertson. Your son.
I don't have a
Oh.
son, lady.
Um.
Oh.
I'm sorry, dear. These eyes are
Oh,
not what they used to be.
while they're
Hmm.
talking to her, is it possible for me to try to use like my life magic to see if she does have dementia or if she's just,
I mean, so far she seems lucid. Please do not use magic on this old lady right out of the gate.
well, it would just be checking to see how she's doing.
Listen, if she turns out to be a Van Helsing, you're in trouble.
I'm not a vampire.
You gotta branch out a little,
That's just what you would want me to think, draws her cane sword that every old woman is equipped with in the Eternal.
Our old woman has one.
I think I'm an outlier.
Can I check her aura while Stacy is doing the magic?
Just,
I mean, you're the one talking, so.
Don't worry, old lady. We're just doing a little vibe check. Don't mind the Geiger counter.
it would just CSI in this little old woman.
Well, you want to see what we're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, just it's like your son Peter. He's seen a little worried, and we just want to,
See how you're doing.
yeah, make sure,
Well, her aura appears to just be kind of light blue. She's calm.
Ah. So when was the last time you saw Peter, your son?
This is a bit of a strange question when I don't have a son, isn't it?
Yeah, I was wondering why you were still asking this. She said she didn't have a son.
How about you, darling, stop standing in that cold hallway and get in my house, and I'll make you some
Oh,
tea.
yeah.
That sounds delightful, ma'am.
You head on inside of her house. It's about what you'd expect from an old lady. There's doilies everywhere, wooden furnishings, and the like. It's all
It's the
quite
first
lovely.
time on the whole trip that Prudence has felt at home.
Ah, the amenities of home.
Like
A
that old
household
lady
I have
saying,
grown accustomed to.
Claire, you have the best wits of all and the best alertness of everyone. Would you like to roll alertness wits for me?
My puppy ears activate.
To
Anyway,
see if she has like a shotgun trap somewhere or something.
so
She's not
you
a
said
shotgun trap.
you said wits and what?
Wits and
Alertness.
alertness. Perception
Oh,
check,
that's
basically.
okay.
Oh, no,
8d10.
excuse me. It's perception. Whoops. Observational skills.
Looks like so perception and alertness.
Yes. My brain
Okay,
was
so
like
it's 7d10.
perception. I think.
Boop, 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 boop. Wow.
Life finds a way, they say.
But
Ta-
the 72 ones, that was okay.
There's a lot of things around. There is a large glass case within which are small statues of a specific animal. Let's say something like a dachshund or something. And she's like a whole bunch of those little statues, wooden glass and everything. There are pictures of what appears to be family members over the ages. There's all kinds of fun things, including rugs, bookcases full of old fun fiction books. You could probably spend time looking at these walls forever and get a whole sense of her lifetime. As you can imagine, it's a bit busy, it's a bit full, but she shuffles her way over to the kitchen and invites you to sit on a big, overstuffed leather chair or sofa. Just a minute,
so,
dears.
it is she human or vampire?
What?
A vampire or a human?
Oh, she's not a
I don't
vampire.
know how.
She's not a
Ah,
vampire.
okay. Ah.
Yeah, I read her aura. And it was
Oh my
just
god, he's
blue.
probably her grandfather.
I think vampires have specific auras.
Oh my god, what you just said, Sal.
I may
That
look.
would be a.
That's what we call a twist.
Well,
M. Night Shyamalan is excited.
do you have a seat you were requested to?
Yeah, I take a seat.
Yeah.
Plop. As mentioned, it is lovely and homely. There's one big chair that she obviously uses, which has some modern amenities, like you can kind of shift it backwards, a little leg support, nice big blankets.
Proper recliner.
Exactly, and it's like a little movable table next to it that could also function as like a little walking device. You hear the water boil in the kitchen, and soon enough the smell of tea begins to fill the air as she comes on by with it and a plate full of tasty biscuits.
Oh, hell yeah, biscuits.
Oh, darling. Why exactly are you asking about son, was it? She asks as she sits herself down on that comfy little chair.
A relative named Peter.
I don't know anyone called Peter. Not a relative, at least.
Who does she know named Peter?
Well, then ask.
Yeah, like,
I'm not gonna ask if you don't. You're not gonna know if you don't ask, Claire.
I mean, yeah. Well, yeah. So, if not relative, like who do you know that's named Peter?
Oh, just some lovely, handsome man that I met over in Europe on one of my trips.
Oh, would you mind telling us about that trip? I say, knowing that old people usually like to talk about wonderful memories.
Unfortunately, you are now confronted with a large photo album. As she shows you her trip through, I don't know what it's
hell
exactly called, but it's like the Romania area, like the east of Italy, but west of Greece. Like around there. She's been like on a whole series of trips, and she met a guy named Peter. He is indeed, as she described, a handsome man, but he does not look like the fella you met. But that might just be the Nosferatu curse messing him up.
I mean, more than likely.
Seems like it's a thing that the being Nosferatu does.
How long ago was this, like it was?
This trip was like a year back. It's not that long ago.
Just makes this a little bit more confusing, actually.
Yeah, because it was only a year ago, and chances are it's probably not the same guy because, like you said, one of you guys knows this guy,
Yeah, I've been connected with Peter. I don't know how long I've been connected with Peter.
Probably at least over a year.
Well, if you know what, maybe rich person can dig deep into her memory banks. I can call her a rich person. And like, had Peter ever mentioned this lady?
Peter mentioned a mom, and that's who you're visiting. His mom.
It's very confusing.
Hmm.
All right, we need someone who's like an expert in old. Prudence. Roll
Prudence.
initiative.
Old
I mean,
adder.
I mean, what I'm gathering from the situation is Peter was most likely. Well, no, that wouldn't make any sense. I don't know. All I can really think of is just to keep her talking, and just
Yeah.
you know
We've
chat
been
quietly.
very rude and we haven't introduced ourselves. Okay, Stacy, Amy Lee, and Prudence. What's your name?
My name has a number in it. I'm one of those millennials you don't like.
Please don't bring that up.
Hey, she's old. I don't want to confuse her with young letters and numbers and names.
Oh, Dad. Well, my name's Alamander. I've lived here
Lamanda.
for a very long, long time. Don't. I've a very comfortable little neighborhood. Very lovely neighbors. In fact, just today, a bunch of lovely people from the boiler company came by and said that they need to fix my boiler somewhere around midnight.
Hmm.
It's just,
When are they
Around
doing
midnight.
that?
oh, at midnight, like I just said.
Ah, okay. So tonight.
Yes.
No, no. The last. Hmm.
Hmm?
That's weird. Why would they come at midnight? It seems like an odd hour to come visit someone who I would not guess someone like you would stay up at midnight. You seem like you sleep at reasonable hours.
Well, they said it had to do with the fact that they didn't want to get in everyone's way as they have to move their tools and pipes and everything around.
I mean, that would be more of a problem in the middle of the night.
Oh, I'm not one to judge. I'm not a
Well,
plumber.
it's been interesting, and this tea's been good, but I think we've you seem to be doing okay, and you know,
This is really just kind of a wellness check. We were just coming to make sure everything's fine. It's a bit of a public service, actually,
so
especially being in some places.
uh, had a lean, lean to Stacy and just like, well, actually, I just lean to the group and just like, so this sounds non, huh? Yeah,
This
this
smells as fishy as a Chinese supermarket.
and
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
who works at midnight? Well, I mean, what
You.
human? Yeah,
you do.
As
yeah,
you're
but
whispering,
what
Alamanda is going back to her little knitting thing.
Crochet.
it's like humans don't work at midnight. That's weird. They,
Some do.
that's also weird. They have all the day to do their stuff. Why they'd have the night?
Actually, I've been having a bit of a problem with my boiler over in my home. Did they happen to leave you a business card?
No, they didn't say. I was asking for one because, in case I needed to make a phone call because I wouldn't be home, and they said it wasn't necessary because it's a last day visit or something they called it.
That is strange. Mostly, well, they're usually more than happy to hand out business cards.
Exactly. That's what I said to
That's
them. Like, hey, I could recommend you to someone else in the building.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I will say it is nice to have some people over for once. It's been such a long time since any of my families had the time.
I know what that's like. It's always good to
Work
have
on the boiler.
people around.
Oh, you're old. I thought you were
Are
just short. Sorry, these glasses really need to be updated. The prescription's getting a little old.
Really need to stay on top of those things at our age.
What were you saying, Bella?
Uh, 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 if they're working on the boiler, are you gonna be without heat?
Well, my boiler is working fine so far. They said it's some sort of maintenance thing.
Well, if they're coming at midnight, you'd be asleep at that time, right? That would only make sense.
I'll wake up just to let them in and get them a little treat so they don't have to work on an empty stomach.
Well, if you'd prefer, because waking up and having to go back to bed is a hassle. My friends and I are usually night shift at our jobs anyway. We could come and, just help keep things open, keep the place warm. That way you can sleep through through the maintenance.
My goodness, to what do I owe such a lovely honor from such lovely people?
Well, like I said, we're just a little bit of a public service. Sometimes people need some help once they're of a more advanced age.
Oh, I really do wish that some of my lovely, would come on by and help a little bit every once in a while, but I've been on my own for a while.
Well, and I'm gonna take out a piece of paper, which I can magic up while I'm doing it, and write down my phone number. If you need help with something, you can please call us. We're happy to help out.
Yeah, we for a service called Your Son, and we check in on
I don't
Yeah.
have a son. Why do you think
No,
I
no,
have
the
a
name
son?
of the service is your son.
yeah, our service is called Your Son.
It's
Calculated,
confusing.
but
I know.
it, it you know, your son wants to
I
check
can no
in,
longer
and
tell if Bella's stuttering or her internet is cutting out again.
I always stutter when I try to argue.
I know, it's fine. But you also been glitching out, so it's like mixing together in a weird way. Oh,
Service, call your
and
son wants to check
I'll
in
keep
on you.
it in mind. I guess.
Don't have to overdo it. But yeah, so we'll come by at midnight and we'll just let him in for you. Just so you don't have to wake up.
Oh, so you're planning to stay here, or do I need to give you the key?
Uh Honestly, if you leave us the key, we can just come by about 11. Leave the key on the front desk if that's okay with you. Otherwise, we can stick around. Whatever.
No. I won't want you having to waste all of your time waiting in my little house. Such young people as you're always so busy. Ah. Just like my little girl, she was all such a promising young lady.
Ah,
Haven't seen her in 20
Uh,
years, though.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She
Well-
takes one of the pictures that's right next to her, and it's the wrong picture, unfortunately. But she points at it still. It's just
Well,
a
I
picture
mean-
of what appears to be her father and like some businessman.
I can be very polite and act like I know that's the right person.
See, this is her graduation, if I recall correctly.
Well, I'm sure she's doing wonderful wherever she is. Now, many people they travel really far for work these days.
Oh, yes. I think she was working with like the telephone lines and stuff. So I imagine that means you have to go all over the country.
Yes, I do hope she comes to visit though. And you're such lovely company.
Oh, it's such a shame. I've been wanting to buy her favorite pie, but if she doesn't show up, how am I supposed to do that? I can't eat a whole pie by myself.
No, that attitude.
I'm afraid I don't have the stamina rolls to make that.
Friggin' detonates.
Prudence does. She has 3 stamina. She can participate in a hot dog contest.
She can find a pie.
Can and will.
Can, will,
And
and
will and
have.
has.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else I can really help you with, when you're done with the lovely Boilerman, please leave the key on the little desk by my door.
We'll make sure to. We're really happy we can help you out tonight.
Yes, yes. Well, I guess I'll head into bed. It's getting so late. So lovely to see such kind young people.
It's 4:30 p.m.
Claire. She's nice to you, even to you. She hasn't
Oh,
noticed your rat
man.
because it's too blurry for her vision.
She's actually
Just
a
holding
ferret.
it in one hand.
That's when Stacy notices that I actually did bring the rat with me, and just gets really irritated, but trying to really hold it in.
And that's right. It's to make the your child probably be fun. God damn it.
You actually brought the damn rat.
That's why I
Anyway,
put you in the back.
she takes a little walking stick and heads on over to her bedroom. All right, fellas, what's the plan?
Well, we get here at 11. We wait for these guys to get here.
Yeah.
Figure out what they're doing. And actually, how about before that, we go have a look down at this boiler? We may not be mechanical experts, so we could probably tell if something's like weird down there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
especially
think-
they need to fix at midnight.
I don't think we're going to be able to fix the whole Peter situation because that runs a little deeper than anybody was inspecting.
By the way, yeah, Emily just like they walk out, Emily patting the rat. Man, I'm uncomfortable. Who is uncomfortable?
Oh, I'm uncomfortable.
Definitely.
I haven't been comfortable since I met you guys, except you, Prudence. You're okay.
You know it.
All right. Slap my hands together. What's the plan, kids? You gonna check out that boiler?
I'm gonna check out
Yeah.
that boiler since we kind of have the run of the place.
You just remembered something. You don't need her keys to enter the building. So, and she doesn't have keys that access the boiler downstairs either, as you check her little key ring.
So they wouldn't need to even come in here.
Yeah.
So it's not the boiler they're after. They're after her cookie recipe.
My
Feet.
God.
Sons of bitches.
Or the tea. That tea was,
I mean, she
Pretty
probably had
good
her own
from what I
tea
can
blend,
tell.
right? Yeah, so we're gonna have a talk with some people coming in.
So you sit around for hours. Nah, it's not that long.
Well, we can go investigate the city a bit.
You can
figure out
probably
some other
you can
stuff.
go to a nice diner, have a couple of lovely drinks, and
I
everything.
would like a burger. I have to eat.
Yeah. some of
Unfortunately-
us still need to eat food.
Some of you do not, in fact, run on blood alone.
And
Every-
Caitlin's having
I
another
run
sewer
off
soup
souls
made.
and food.
Soon enough, as you hang out a little bit, it's almost time, and you head on back to the lovely duplex or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Right outside is a parked van, which apparently belongs to Johnson and Johnson Plumbing. A couple of
I know
fellows
those
are
guys, they make
offloading.
my shampoo.
A couple of guys are offloading a series of large boxes and bags. What do you do?
Oh, let's go have a talk. After all, we are authorized to speak on her behalf in this regard a little bit.
Excellent.
Sure.
You walk up to these fine young men who are hard at work. There's 2 of them. They try to ignore you as long as they can.
Hello.
Listen, you wouldn't
Please.
want to talk to random strangers while you're trying to do your job, would you?
Especially
Claire,
in New York.
would you be happy if someone just walked up to you while you're trying to do your goddamn job behind the counter and just starts making small talk?
I mean, look, you got me, but dang, you did it to put me on the spot like that. I almost piddled.
Yeah.
All right. So, Stacy, you're walking up to them.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming my compatriots are with me.
Yeah,
Eventually,
just-
they'll relent. What do you want?
Oh, we're well, we were told you were gonna be coming in at midnight to wonderful old lady's house, and we just came by to make sure everything goes well because she wanted to sleep through the night.
They'll look at each other and go, "Who told you that?"
She did.
Yeah.
We talked to her, and she was like, "Oh, there's the plumbers coming to do some work on my
Well-
boiler at midnight."
Well, you know, old ladies like that. They they get it into silly little heads, you know. We were just packing up, actually. Just
What are you
finishing
trying
up.
to imply?
Yeah, what are you? What's up?
Well, I'm not saying all old ladies are like that. I'm saying that this particular old lady happened to be like that.
Sounded an awful lot like you're implying all old ladies are like that.
Prudence is like getting right up in there.
with that in my neighborhood.
This is my neighborhood now, Sonny.
Slaps
I
him in
have
the
a half
ankles with a cane.
I have half the mind to write a letter to your parents, young man.
Oh no, not to my congressman.
Those do something supposedly.
Yeah, okay, 1 second. Come here, little goblin. Come here.
Shark bait, shark bait.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah,
All
all right,
Baby,
come here.
baby.
She was like glaring at me, so I let her out.
So I think now would be a good time for Caitlin to use her awe ability.
That mostly just distracts them.
Well, I mean, it also makes them a little more friendly to you.
Does it? I didn't read that far because I don't really felt the need to.
Look, this is I don't actually have the rules for it. It's just basically what it says. It's just, you know,
Those are near.
you get
The effect choose for whatever go the effects. This is the what do you hope to achieve anyway with sending them on their own?
and I'm just like, you know, you said you're packing, but we saw you pulling out, you know, some things from your van. What are you actually doing here? Because you know, I just want to know because we're friends.
You're apparently not doing the boiler. That's what you just said. Like legitimately just said. So, what's up?
Well, you know, we're just packing up. We're just taking out these bags so we can put our tools in and pack everything up.
Yeah, but what were you doing with the tools then? Since
We were
it's not the
fixing
boiler.
the boiler.
But you just said you weren't.
Mm,
Because I said the boiler, and you're like, oh, that's what these old ladies get in their heads.
listen, it's late at night. We're trying to wrap up here. You really got nothing better to do than bothering some random plumbers on the streets.
No.
Actually, no.
If you're looking to commit a robbery, how about you get to it?
We're not looking to rob anyone. That's interesting, and actually not interesting. It's jump in. We just, you know, wanted to make sure everything's cool, copacetic, you know.
We're here to protect the interests of our good friend, and apparently some strange men, you lot, have been coming to her in the middle of the night. And now you're going to tell us what we want to know, or you're going to never come back here ever again.
Why is the old lady making the intimidation check?
I don't know,
I'm not
but it's
good at
intimidating me.
intimidation.
I can do intimidate. I can.
Like
You know what? I can play off of that. Just let us with intimidation check.
Someone else step in because I'm bad at this.
Well, yeah,
So you
I
draw
have.
the sword.
Anyway, how about Claire roll intimidation manipulation? As she plays with her knives or something, I don't know.
Where's manipulation? Ah, okay. So 3 or 5. Okay, 5. Ba 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 ba. Wow,
Not good.
man.
Then it's scared
I'm
of some random youngsters and their old pet lady. And
can
the
I
rat.
spend like can I spend some willpower to make that succeed? Like,
Fine. Fine.
I had a backup plan in case it didn't.
They're still
It's-
not
I-
that. They're still not that intimidated by you, though. Like, yeah. We were leaving. Why are you being so difficult about this? What more
care
do you
about
want?
the old lady.
Cats out some random old lady.
Wait a second. They're loading up. Why are plumbers loading up crates?
I'm also tapping through my phone. So, plumbers, huh? Too bad the New York City Plumbers Union Code says you can't work after 11 p.m. on any given day for a residential zone.
We work
Oh,
from out of
snap!
state. We work from out of state,
Ooh.
under the table, cheaper that
Oh,
way.
and I'm sorry, the union's gonna frown upon that one. Which
the-
union are you part
Well,
of?
the union is having a nice nap now, aren't they? So what are they gonna do?
Bada boom, bada bing.
Also, she smiles a little bit. Tells me you're not plumbers. I made that shit up.
Oh, like the triple, quadruple snap.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna call the cops and tell them that we're fake plumbers? They're not gonna arrest us for that.
Yeah, but what's in the
Hey.
boxes?
Quick question: how big is the box? Is it toolbox size or is it bigger?
These are pretty sizable boxes that they have with them. They're like moving boxes for moving.
Can I
So how
heighten?
about you just tell us why you need it into these apartments? What's in the boxes, and maybe we can just hash this out all calmly, like.
Well, I already told you what we were here to do, and the fact that you're being so suspicious about this is making me suspicious about you.
No, you'll load mysterious boxes into vans at midnight.
Okay, I kind of feel like if I do a sniff with the heightened sniffer, would I smell anything weird?
Like
Oh,
what?
Nothing
okay.
above I sniff.
Like what,
Huh?
Bella?
I don't know. Like, do I smell old lady on them?
Probably going to get mostly me.
Different old lady.
Well,
Old lady said
well,
old
yeah.
lady smells.
They do
Yeah,
not
I
smell
know
like
your
old
old lady.
lady.
Okay, I was checking.
Also, has anyone bothered checking if they're vampires yet?
They're not.
Shark bait. Oh my god, the noise.
If they were vampires, they probably would have tried to fight you by now.
In which case, that puts us in the upper hand.
Yeah, what's in the box?
I think we're gonna have to call the police on this because you guys are being very strange about this.
I look at the rich vampire. All right, do your little thing.
Am I hearing shark bait tappy tap?
Yeah,
she's
that's
all
her tap.
doing stuff.
If there's any noise in the background from me, it's shark bait making noise right now.
Go, shark bait,
I'm
go.
not-
Baby.
All right. So so you're gonna let them call the cops?
Which thing specifically? The farmhouse thing or the, party?
What?
I mean,
I'm
whatever
asking
you
A.
think would be useful.
Yeah, you got the pretty vampire powers.
You guys have
Hold on.
abilities.
Yeah, you're the weird ones. I don't have like mind control powers. Go.
I already tried the awe thing, and this is as far as this is getting us.
You can always let his car on fire if you want to.
Uh,
I mean, I could.
I but before we do that, I'm just gonna ask Stacy if I should do the thing I did at the farmhouse where I show my thing.
The spooky man.
I said, yeah, should I verify?
Well, no, not the. I don't do the thing. I think we might have to just back off because they're not revealing anything, and I don't think we can just break the boxes open. And if they're willing to call the police, are they doing? That makes it even stranger, actually.
I think at worst we back off and then follow them when they leave. Figure out where they're going with all this stuff.
Yeah, because I don't.
Unless we want to make a scene here.
I mean, I'm all for making a scene, but no, I'm fine backing off.
Yeah, let's back off.
Fine.
Prudence.
What,
Okay,
did
give
you
me
wanna
some
let
wits
the car
intuition. Because you're an old lady.
fire? Ah, yeah.
Where's intuition? There it is, 2. Okay.
So, these are two relatively strongly built men who told an old, naive, very kind lady who was trying to be as accommodating as possible that they needed to come at a very late hour and needed access to her house. And now they're unpacking boxes that appear to be empty.
Yeah. They just haven't robbed her yet. They're setting up and they're going to be going in and doing that.
But they haven't done it yet, so unfortunately, pre-crime doesn't pay.
But technically, we're also above the law.
No, you're not! You're just getting away with it!
That's what I mean when I say technically we're above the law.
Fine, the best kind of correct.
Okay, so we can't prove anything going on right now unless one like sucks their brains or
How the
something.
fuck do you want to get the New York police in on this? They're just a military force.
That's all American police.
Well, the New York one is getting really silly right now with how they're draining resources out of the schooling system.
Yeah, they're like some of the worst of the worst.
And the irony
Like,
is that New York's a shithole anyway.
Yeah, who cares
Hold
about
on.
those guys? You guys can beat these guys up if you want.
Got ear for lies.
I mean, we
don't know
all
what-
know they were lying to us. You don't need
Yeah.
special abilities to figure that out.
Don't worry, I got a plan. I got a plan.
I'll go with your plan.
Okay, so we're gonna back off, right? And then I'm gonna use my magic abilities that I have that can do specifically this to create an illusion of us leaving while we invisibly go inside and we just wait.
So your
Yeah, alright.
answer to the problem is to get them to commit the crime anyway.
Well, we gotta catch him in the act. I don't want to like just kill random people.
Well, we
I'm
don't
not
have to kill
these
them,
guys.
just thieves.
You know, I appreciate that you are very dedicated to the idea that pre-crime is not a good way to handle law enforcement.
It's not because then I don't get any information.
Very well.
Yeah.
You execute your silly little plan.
Yeah, you want to do kickies? You want to do kickies?
Do a shark bait. Bite her. Get her!
I was holding her. She was kicking her feet.
Little itty bitty ferret feet.
Tiny feet.
You hide yourself, and gosh, what does it even take to manifest an illusion? I think it's probably like mind because you're making illusions and stuff.
Actually, to manipulate visibility is forces because it can make things invisible or manipulate
Gotcha.
light. It was listed in the skills.
The point is, you set yourself up and wait a short distance away. Because you don't need goddamn magic invisibility fields. Just hide around a corner.
It's dark. Well, it's New York, so it's not that dark, but
There's probably like a street light that works around here. Listen, they need $5 billion for the police. They don't have money to fix the light posts.
They're so poor and in need of funding.
You have any idea how
Please.
expensive these anti-tank rounds are? Do you
Oh,
know how
oh
much
God.
it costs to maintain a mortar facility that can
I
hit
got
any
10.
target within 50 miles of New York City?
They need to spend
Evan?
all this money on candles.
Candles.
I'm help. I'm pinned.
God damn it,
Baby
shark
bait.
bait.
She has me pinned. She has me pinned down. Is laying on my chest and licking my face.
okay, I can understand how it's pinning. You can't stop that.
I can't
Defeated.
stop. It's
Somebody-
illegal to move now.
This reminds me of grandmother's dog who loves to like dart at me and then stick her spitsy, dashing nose in
Oh.
my face.
Oh, I love you too.
Yeah.
Okay, go play.
I love Dachshunds.
All right. Point is, you hide around. You wait for them to feel comfortable and confident, and then they head on inside.
I like how
And
they're like,
we follow.
we almost got caught. We almost got caught. Yeah, let's keep going.
She's just an old lady. What do they give a shit about?
Ooh, I don't like them.
Point is, they've
We
had you
have an old
inside.
lady.
There's no one left on the streets. Except maybe some poor people, but they're invisible.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you're
don't-
calling me poor now?
I am.
Shut
That's
up.
a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. All right. You slinky slink your way over them. What are you gonna do once you get close? What's the plan, buckos?
Well,
Well, we're
we
gonna
keep an eye out.
sneak our way in.
Yeah, keep an eye out to see what they're doing.
They go upstairs. You can watch through because like the little spine walking area has glass on the outside. You know, for lighting the light in. They head
So,
up.
can either of you guys turn to bats?
No.
No.
Wow.
No, I don't think so.
I didn't expect you.
People have called her an old bat, but it's not really the same.
It's not the same thing.
And you?
I mean, I'm not a vampire.
You technically could
I
if you
mean-
have like enough life. But
How much life do I need to do that?
4.
Because I have 3.
If you had 4, you could shapeshift. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could.
Actually, but at the level I'm at, I'm going to use life to make my eyes have night vision.
How about
Why? We're indoors. There's
how
lights
about
on.
you just ask someone to climb the wall and peek in through the window?
Fine, someone go climb the wall, vampires.
I'll do that.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, we have an actual dog.
Besides, don't forget that Claire has the ability to literally stand in place and be invisible.
yeah. I can just, I can just not move, and I'm not there.
You're Drax.
What up?
Claire slinks up on the wall, and Amy Lee peeks inside. They're ringing on the doorbell a couple of times.
That's rude of them.
But
Uh,
if we're all invisible, can we do we all have to be together, or
You
can
have
we
to
all
stay close
move?
to whatever
Okay.
the center point of the field is, so you can't really split up too far.
I can turn invisible just at will, though.
Yeah, but there's a glass window in between you and them, so. Point is, they're waiting, and if you wait long enough, they'll wake up the old lady and they'll get their entrance.
okay. What we could do is we could try to make a distraction so they get away. We can open the door ourselves. That way the old lady doesn't get involved because I don't want her to get hurt.
They don't close the door behind themselves.
I could run in.
Technically speaking, if Caitlin spends enough blood, she can in fact run in all the way up the stairs and clock him in the
Good.
back of the head with celerity.
Sunido. Boom.
I'll just run on in and just kind of.
Jesus Christ.
Time dilation. Times 10.
Why?
They just
Oh.
suddenly see me. I'm just like, hey, I thought you were done with the boiler.
So the lot of you sneak upstairs is where we're gonna go with, because I don't
Yeah.
think you want Caitlin just zooming off without you watching her.
Yeah, we're
Well,
going
yeah.
to sneak up and get in.
You slink your way up the stairs quietly, best as you can. It's not
I can
too
do
hard.
that too.
It's not too
Yeah.
hard. And soon enough, you're peeking in through the front door, watching these fine gentlemen slowly guide the lady away. You see one, of course, guy goes with the lady to the kitchen. The other one reaches for his belt to take out a very hefty-looking wrench. Very good for, taking care of nuts and bolts, removing piping. It's adjustable.
Ooh.
A monkey wrench.
Monkey.
Yeah, I'm going to keep a close eye on that man.
All right.
To get my magic ready in case he does something.
Well, he vanishes out of view as he goes around the corner into the kitchen.
We got to follow.
Yeah, like don't let him out of your sight situation.
Okay. How about, because you're all taking this a little very cautiously, I'm just going to put it down to this. You've had your chance to be proactive and actually, take some caution. How about I get from the lot of you, or one of you, gets to roll me dexterity and wits. And we'll see if you're able to respond before this actually goes down. Because you're just slinking and creeping and crawling.
Yeah,
I
was
could do
trying
that.
I thought
I
what
could do
I
that.
thought there were gonna be some celerity, like they were gonna speed demon it.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna run up and do it, but then you said that we were all going up together.
Well, yeah, to watch you do it, I thought.
Yeah, like we had the proactive
Alright.
action mentioned.
All right then. Yeah, I'll just run in and just kind
Sorry.
of grab the wrench.
Jesus. Just run into someone's house, not even wiping your feet. All right. As you see him go for his wrench, you decide that you should probably take some sort of initiative before this escalates any further. Weapons are being drawn because he doesn't hold it like a wrench; he holds it over his head like a hammer.
Oh yeah,
Mace.
then yeah, that is 90-10 for me. Bleh.
What are you rolling?
Oh no. You said dexterity and wits?
No, that was for something else. If you want to disable
okay.
him in some fashion, that'll probably be brawl dexterity. Don't forget your celerity.
Okay, then that would also be 9, so let me roll 90-10 again. Gonna
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Actually, I'm gonna grab the wrench and his arms kind of like throw him down. Hey.
Unfortunately, somehow you rolled a lot of 5s. You
Aw.
need 6s.
A worse
Will
roll than the
power.
one that was deleted, despite it being the same
Will
amount of dice.
use your will.
Yeah,
You,
can I
you
willpower
have
that?
a success. Don't worry. You rush on in with great speed and try to grapple with him. He almost immediately realizes what's going on. The old lady takes a minute to realize because her reflexes aren't quite what they used to be. The other guy in the room, however, gives a little grunt. Oh, I knew you'd be trouble. And he
I'm
reaches
gonna
for his
go in
him.
after.
own murder implement.
Can I use the wrench with holding the guy's hand with the wrench in it? Can I use it to whack the other guy with the wrench?
Oh my god, you do not have the strength the strength melee stats to do something fancy like that.
Okay.
Listen, if you
Ah,
want to
sure
do that,
you
you
will.
have to be a mage to get like the mage book and all the fancy kung fu tricks they put in it for some fucking reason. God damn it, I still don't get why they did that. Everyone else, what are you doing? The sounds are starting to get loud. People are starting to yell.
I'm gonna go in, and I'm going to I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna come up behind her. I'm gonna try to give plausible deniability here.
Yeah.
Pick at the guy that she's holding. Hold up my finger. The woman won't be able to tell what's going on. My finger is on fire, by the way. That's right there, freeze hole, NYPD.
If you were the
Fuck.
NYPD, you'd have an anti-tank rifle.
Yeah, they'd be dead already.
No, this whole building would be blown up. They're not going to take the risk and go inside of an active shooting zone. That's dangerous. They don't even have
Yeah,
guns.
Yeah, they might see a gun, and that's scary.
They might get hit with fentanyl.
Oh no, and fentanyl instantly knocks you out and or turns you into a super killer.
God
It
damn.
does both
same
of those
time.
things.
All right, so you're pointing your flame finger and are doing what?
I was yelling at him to freeze, but I fucked it up.
You sure did, but that doesn't really
Right
change
there,
your magic.
freeze hole.
So I'm gonna blast him with fire.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah.
All right, so my brain is taking like a hot minute. So that would be difficulty. This is vulgar as fuck, so we're gonna go with the maximum penalty here. We're gonna go with that
Ooh.
sexy 9 difficulty. Lower it as according.
Okay, so I actually get technically 2 off because I'm doing stuff within my nature and my focus is my gloves I'm still using.
Mm-hmm. So that'd be 7.
Yep. Still kind of high, but I can do this.
What exactly are you shooting at?
And-
Just a beam of fire or like a little fire sprite?
Just like a blast of fire, a little
Just a-
fireball to
Just
just
a
like
gout of
concussive
flame we'll
hitting.
go with. Go ahead and roll me the damage and we'll see where we are at that point. Well, someone is favored by the
Fuck
gods today.
yes.
That's 1,
I didn't
2,
even
3,
need
4,
to use
5.
those focus points.
Who needs quintessence when you're on fire like this?
Righteous fury.
The flames of justice. If you want to, I can give you a Solace Creek quote.
Go for it.
Do it.
It is when the ice of evil chills the heart of good that the flames of justice must be at their brightest.
Thanks, Solace.
He's always in our hearts.
We did miss you, Solace.
Let's see, how much does someone fucking die if you shoot him with 5? Oh, that's 10 levels of damage.
Did
So
you
roll
just
me 10d
vaporize the
So
dude?
just roll me 10d10. I think what happens is you hit this. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He cannot soak. He's instantly killed as you hit him in the face, and his face is just. You know what's his name again? The guy who has like the skull that's on fire. That's what happens to him basically. I don't even want to think about it. His
I
head,
just Knight Rider. I just Knight Rider this man.
his face just melts like the man in the Indiana Jones movie. There's just a skull left by the end of it. The guy.
You see.
Please do remember that you're taking a point of paradox for this, which you cram into your familiar.
Yeah, I do.
Shove it in there with a stick. Eat it like a goose.
I think as fighting is starting to happen, I'm like
The fighting is
going
over.
to the yeah. I mean, like as you're incinerating this man, just taking the old lady and distracting her and going, no, don't look over there.
Oh, don't worry. They're just having
Also,
their silly young people
What was that about the
conversations.
NYPD having an anti-tank
They
rifle?
don't have flamethrowers though.
Or do
Yeah,
they?
I think that's usually frowned upon.
No, the problem with flamethrowers is they're so difficult to use. It's way more fun to blow things up. All right. Amy Lee, have anything to add?
Holy shit!
Exactly.
I should have used ice. Damn it.
I don't know if freezing him alive is any better.
Yeah, but it would have gone with the line. She's realizing this in retrospect.
God damn it. Amy Lee, would you like to add anything? Maybe you can eat this guy.
I grabbed the other guy. It's just a little distracted by like the other one being incinerated.
I just Yamamoto'd him.
He screams
And this
only
is a little-
briefly, for when his vocal cords melt, there is only the wind.
It grabs him. Were you gonna hit an old lady with a wrench? Fuck you!
Hey, don't kill them both.
All right, Amy Lee, how about you roll me that dexterity brawl roll?
And the one who incinerated one of them is telling me not to kill them.
I
Okay,
intend
yeah.
to kill him. I overdid it a little.
Yeah, okay. No, I get it. But
Claire,
you said
where's
dexterity.
your roll? Dexterity brawl.
All right, that's only 40-10.
Really? I thought you made brawl like whatever.
Nah, I get my melee.
Okay, so the 2 successes. So how about you roll me that strength plus 1 plus 2 makes 7. 7 to 10. Let's see how good you bite him.
Also, remember you starved Amy Lee a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He cannot soak because your bite's an aggravated attack. He's also instantly killed, and you suck his blood out.
Okay, so do you get like memories of the person that you blood suck, or?
Huh, weird. I'm getting like, for some reason, something looks a lot like
Fun
that
fact.
Spider-Man.
Fun fact. Educated people who have healthy diets, aka rich people, do taste better than, the impoverished and destitute.
Wait, what does he taste
Yeah, 'cause
like?
He
it's
tastes
put like better food in there.
pretty bad. Like a guy who only eats McDonald's every day.
For some reason, like I saw memories of him like at a hospital putting money under his daughter's pillow, saying one more job and you'll be out of here.
I love the idea of
Weird.
you need a bypass for your heart after drinking from him.
That's weird. I saw like a clip from Spider-Man 3.
What the fuck? This isn't blood, this is ketchup.
Guys, I think we killed the Hamburglar.
His blood was ragu, so he's also Italian. Weird.
Okay, well, you somehow de-escalated the situation with remarkable efficiency.
I feel like we escalated.
It escalated a lot real quick, but it de-escalated much faster.
Look,
In
it
that
could
case,
have been
did it
worse.
even
We just
escalate?
found out that it was like a firecracker instead of, the Inferno I shot the guy with.
So what
Well,
Hey,
happens?
listen,
So what happens is this: you charge on in. Caitlin grapples him and make him exposed. Then Amy Lee just flies at the neck. Another guy gets his face melted off. Very quickly, you realize you need to get these bodies out of here and just start dragging them away. So the old lady's like, "Oh, there you are. I was wondering when you would show up. Where did the plumbers? Oh, they're probably busy."
Yeah, yep, they're busy. I'm just like wiping some ketchup off my mouth.
Yeah, they said that they'd be out of your hair immediately. They
You went for
didn't need
burgers.
to come back in.
Yeah, we went for burgers. We took them out 2 burgers. One guy likes spicy food.
Oh, you're such lovely people. To be so nice. You really do remind me of my lovely daughter. Such a shame.
So, God damn it.
Well, she would be in her 50s by now, so.
Wait, what's your daughter's name?
Don't,
Patricia.
Motherfucker.
yeah, don't. Put my
Yes,
hand on
Claire?
Stacy's shoulder. Just don't go into it. It's not worth it.
I hate J.K. Rowling. Anyway, so
Yeah, just get that out in the air.
yeah, oof, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's get her right back to bed and clean up a little because plumbering is a nasty
Oh,
word.
but I was just putting on
Yeah,
a look.
I think that guy didn't wipe his boots.
Ugh,
God dang it.
I don't feel good.
You made me dead name someone, Claire. Thanks.
Maybe Dennis. Oh man, that's
That's what I like to call a devious lick.
no, never say devious lick again, Safi, please.
Listen, I will teach Sharkbait to say it. She
She's
will.
like,
It'll be her first and only English.
Because you know what Sharkbait does to you? She always does a little devious lick right at you. Stealing
Right
your
after
things.
she bites you.
Sharpay, did you just pull out?
A knife.
Okay, 1 second.
Gun.
I found this gun. What am I supposed to do with it?
Also, Caitlin puts her hand on Stacy's shoulder, looks her in the eye, and says, "I wonder if that guy had friends."
Were you trying to be a dick?
Well, that's what Stacy said to Caitlin.
I wonder how
Well-
much fire it would take for you to feel it.
Well, as you're having this lovely talk, the old lady does. Good old Alamanda
You
Does,
get
like-
all Amanda.
politely requests that if you do happen to see, she just, wants to have a little chit chat and call. It's been so long. 20 years is such a long time not to see your own children.
We'll definitely make sure if we meet her to tell her to come by.
I would. Well, I do. She kind of reaches into her what's called a refrigerator and takes out a pie for you. I
Oh damn!
I
Yeah,
have made a pie just in case she comes by every. Why don't you take it with you? Maybe it'll at least make me feel better knowing that there's a chance.
Key item.
You cannot eat this pie. It is for the Digimon to recover, so you can ride him.
Yeah, this is in key items, not consumables.
like you can't interact with this pie.
Your bike will eat this later for energy. God damn.
Like,
There's a time and place for everything, but not now.
yeah, like I'm just saying, most of the time things are desperate. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You wield a wrench on an old lady. Like that's like on par of like I don't know. You throw a dog and the dog makes that yelping noise I hate. I hurt you with no remorse.
All right. Well, what do you guys all do? You have control of the situation and can finish it up how you like.
Oh, we're gonna get those bodies out, and again, I'm gonna ask: do you guys get like the memories of people that you like nom nom, or
I don't
how's that
know.
all work? I thought
No.
you did.
Uh,
No.
dang, actually, I'm curious about that one.
Pretty sure if that is a thing, you'd need a like discipline for it or something.
Probably. So what do you do after you put the lady to
Well,
bed?
let's go
and
check
lock
out
the
their
door?
van.
Well, you check out their van and find that it's about what you'd expect from. It looks mostly like a normal van, but there's a lot of extra space you could put. Things you're taking from someone else.
Yeah, they're just petty burglars.
Well, petty
I
burglars
guess.
who are willing to knock old ladies out and
Burglars.
potentially kill them.
Yeah, burglary.
Oh, it's a fluff roll kind of. It's a fluff thing that maybe you can do it.
Well, if there's anything you want to know in specific, Sila, because I'll may give it to you.
Well, I'd just like to know if there's any specific reason they were coming for this old lady in particular, or if they were just like,
Odds were, from what you can tell, they just heard about a nice old lady, who, is without immediate family, is just lonely, very easy target.
Yeah. They probably cased the joint.
Yep.
Gone to a
One of
couple
the,
of different places and gone, oh wow, this lady will just let anyone in her home.
That she lets anyone in. She gives them the fucking keys.
they did just
Bakes-
give us the key really quickly.
Yeah.
We honestly just pretended we were like a wellness check organization.
So,
Yeah,
what are you doing
like-
with this fucking pie?
Probably heading back to Peter and explaining the situation.
A quick
I'm
Really
putting
magic.
on
what
my-
happened.
Putting on my newly made sewer suit that I
God
ordered.
damn it!
It's a different color.
How are you, fellow people? Soon enough, you're back at Peter with a chilled pie in tow, although it's probably lukewarm room temperature by the time you get there.
I keep it chilled.
The guy at the door waves at you and goes, "Hey, been a little while. Hope you had a nice day."
Yeah, we have a delivery for Pete.
Lovely, lovely. Do you mind? I've been trying out something new with the tripwire layout, so please watch your feet.
I'll keep my eyes open.
You have kind of to awkwardly shuffle around them. Ooh.
Eh.
Got more
Frederick's
wires than
already
that saw.
walks around with a shuffle.
I'm teaching my rat gang signs as we have free time.
God damn it, Claire. Do not culturally appropriate these things. Soon enough, you're back at Peter's room. He's still exactly where he was when you left him, perched atop of his seat, looking like a gosh dang gargoyle, clickety-clacking away at his machine, rapidly going through all kinds of things. He truly is a hacker man. He manages the Schrecknet. Well, technically, it would be the Schrecknet, because it's a SCH, and in German, which is where this comes from, that would be the Anyway, he's there, and he doesn't pay attention to you. He really tries his best to ignore anyone who comes into the room and doesn't immediately address him.
I'll just lean up against his desk and put the pie down on it and be like, "Hey, got you a pie."
We didn't just get you a pie.
Jesus Christ, Caitlin.
A lot of
I
things
was gonna-
happened.
I was gonna get there.
Do I look?
No.
You're a vampire. You should know that I don't like pie.
I mean, this is a special pie.
Blood pie?
It's more
No,
of a
it's
good.
message pie than a.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
The
Eating
filling
pie.
is more the meaning.
Wait, is this like one of those Italian kiss of death pies? Is someone threatening me?
no,
You're-
it
You're already dead.
I hope
Is
not.
that a thing?
Oh my almost
no.
shinderu.
But it's like the first thing that came to his head. Her head. Whoever's head.
it's more of someone out there really loves a Mrs. U pie.
Why are we
Just
being
looks
around the
new.
bush?
Oh,
Like,
go on,
why-
give it a taste.
This isn't a
Give it a-
secret.
give it
Just
Give it a
just
taste.
tell him
I'm just saying.
straight.
Just trying
Okay,
to warm him
this
up
ne-
to it.
Okay, we broke to your mom's house thing. You know,
Stole her
broke-
pie!
We did.
And then-
Okay, we met your mom. We saved her from getting robbed.
And killed.
The fuck?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
I don't.
Hey,
Again,
I-
you want to have fun. Why are you trying to get us all killed?
I'll be honest. I'm
I di-
canceling
I di-
my only fan subscription over this. God dang it, Caitlin! The showmanship's gonna get you killed one day.
Eh,
Oh, am I kidding? I
think-
can't say no to that pretty face of yours.
Not many can.
All right. So you're saying this pie's from my mom?
Yeah.
Peter's just quiet
Hey,
for
let's
a
go.
moment. Kind of sniffs it.
Also, man, y'all don't like being on. Yeah.
It's not the edge. It's being stupid. Shut the fuck up. Let him have his moment.
Let him
Listen,
have his Disney
He
moment.
has the whole seat, but he does only need the edge.
He only needs the edge.
I wonder how many times it's fallen off.
Probably took a while to get this right.
And like they're in a bad mood. No one's gonna say anything. He falls down. They're just gonna watch and be
Mind
like,
if I
"Okay."
ask why the hell you brought me a pie from my mom?
She asked us to.
Why the hell did you go
Yeah.
to my mom?
Well,
Because you were down, and then we asked around, and someone said that, oh, you've been down because you were worried about your mom. So we went to go see, what was up with your mom. And it turns out people were going to try to rob her, and we stopped that
And kill her.
permanently.
All right, stop the stupid, lovey-dovey, loosey-goosey stuff. What do you
No,
want?
that was actually,
What do you want?
well, what we originally came for the paper that goes into,
Elder Jacob, yeah. I'll have it sent
Yeah, yeah.
across the net in an hour.
All right. That's all we asked for.
You can leave now.
I'm gonna
Cool.
put my hands on the suited up Caitlin and mutter, "We're leaving right now."
yeah, let's not push it.
Claire, your rat goes to like the other rats with the rat man. And it tries to teach
Y'all
them the
said
gang
be
signs now.
honest.
Hell
Oh, great!
yeah.
What have you done?
show them the power, little dude.
You're not gonna have to deal with Raptatouille, a rapping rat.
All the
Oh,
rats
yeah.
turn around
It
and
gets
start
up and
walking
grabs your
towards
hair
you,
and it makes you rap.
snapping their little rat fingers.
God damn it, they got pompadours.
Rat side story.
Oh yeah, Biggie Cheese.
Okay. You leave. You've taken care of this. Ugh. Marvelous. You receive a little message on your little phone. Bzz, bzz, as you send out that, yeah, we've taken care of it. There were some other things they needed you to do. They decided to leave it up to some other people that are coming this way. So your basic request is to come over to Beaver. It's the last leg of your road trip, as it seems.
End of the road.
End of the road. Well,
End of the road.
we're going to leave it here for now. Next time, probably the final of 2 sessions, I imagine. You get the same level up I gave you last time. Same rules apply. I got a quick question for you. You have anything else you want to ask about this particular situation, or shall we just move on?
I mean, why was he suddenly upset about it? Like at this moment, was it like an anniversary or something? Like, what triggered
Oh, he's
this?
been upset about this for a while.
Yeah, vampires that are upset about things for long periods of time.
Listen, when you're immortal, you have time to sulk.
So we just broke up like a random robbery with
Yeah, that was
extreme
just-
violence.
That was
Well, it was
just
gonna be a murder because they were gonna kill her with a wrench.
convenient timing.
I mean, unless they just thought that a old lady in her 80s would like take a wrench to the head and be okay, right?
She'll be fine. Well, it's not really
That's
a concern.
2 dots in any abilities and 1 dot in any discipline.
Kind of, yeah.
Except I can't go to 5 in anything.
Nope.
Yeah.
Become master of the fundamental forces at 5th level.
I can't stand this baby rat.
Yo, kids, gather round. Big Cheese about to knock you down. I'm Rip Roaring Hot Slime
Silence,
Rapper Rat.
Claire.
No.
Any further questions?
Nope.
So
Remainder is self-evident.
yeah, so he named himself after. How did the Peters connect? Like,
What?
because there's like the Peter that's like from her trips to Europe.
Peter's not
Is
an
that
uncommon
him?
name.
Yeah, I don't think those two are related in any way, given, the 20-year gap between the mum meeting the foreign Peter and the Peter becoming Peter.
There's a lot of Peters going around now.
Fine, I will name no one in my next
Peter.
campaign Peter.
Name
Oh,
everyone Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Every single person.
Hey,
Hey,
Peter.
They will all be Family Guy. So, thanks, Isla.
Hey,
Yeah.
Peter.
I have
you've
ruined the next campaign. My power has become maximumist.
So,
but I
yeah.
mean,
well, Clark, go ahead.
well, I feel pretty good about that. We stopped an old lady from being hit in the head with a wrench pretty hard. We probably, maybe even set the healing between estranged people. Maybe.
What?
They'll
And
have I mean, they won't really have probably the most in-person relationship because he's kind of a Nosferatu.
and I got a rat friend.
That's really the only upside of all of this.
Also,
Wait,
yeah,
saving an old woman's on upside?
that's gotta be a double shock for a girl growing up. Not only was it,
Caitlin, I'm
yeah,
unfortunately going to have to tell you to increase your humanity because you insisted on non-violently try to defuse the situation.
yeah.
Claire,
Fool.
no, you bit a man to death.
I was not. Look, I wasn't gonna ask. Like, no, I ate it, dude. I was gonna ask to increase my humanity.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lost cause to begin with.
Look. I look at all you. I got punished enough. You know how bad that dude tasted.
I got 2 blood points, but they're so greasy.
Yeah, like I have to like open my sheet up and like MS Paint and like smudge the blood points.
God damn it, Claire.
It's so greasy.
Is there any reason, by the way, why you didn't decide to clear up the situation with the old lady?
Wait,
That's
oh.
not something we need to. It's not something we could fix.
Thanks.
Yes.
It's not something we can step into and repair.
Yeah, you can't drop the double bombshell of your son's trans and
Also,
you
your
know.
son turned into a vampire and looks like a gargoyle.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like a hell vampire.
that's
It's
two
kind of a
bombshells.
delicate subject.
Oh, that's a face only a mother can love.
Oh,
Luckily,
we
I'm
met
your
your
mom,
we met your daughter, who's actually your son.
who's also
Oh,
a vampire.
where is
Who's also running like an
he?
underground cabal of vampires. Administration.
Where is he? Oh, he's in the sewers. It's actually kind of awkward.
He's also turned into a hacker man.
Stop vibrating.
What's that hacker man? Oh, great, I have to explain that one.
God,
Well, do you know what Mountain Dew is?
I was
It's like
like
that, but a
56
man.
when they invented Mountain Dew.
Do you like Baja Blast?
Oh, she's sniffing the microphone.
Have you ever been Baja blasted?
Hey!
God damn
She,
it.
I decided to show Sharkbait the microphone. She started sniffing, and then she bit it.
That was great.
Try
Thank
it.
you, Sharkbait.
Sharkbait knows
Also,
what's up.
I have gone from removed from humanity to distant from humanity.
You're starting to get protective feelings of old ladies.
I
I mean, we just had
sizes
those.
that day.
Well, you leave knowing that, in a small way, a small wound has been mended. Which, is nice. It's not the best ending,
And
but it is.
several others were inflicted.
And several people died. But we'll just follow the traditional way of like those people were lost causes, or else we won't sleep at night.
I mean, they were, but I'm not
You're
gonna.
gonna like murder an old woman to rob her.
Okay, you know what? Since I'm gonna character development here, I'm gonna put a point in animalism. My rat's bulletproof.
If you throw your fucking rat at a machine gun at some point,
It's just clog the barrel of the rat.
the rat crawls
Guy
into the
pull-
gun and eats the bullets and shoots them at him instead.
Guy pulls a shotgun, tries to point it at me. I put the rat against the barrel.
Explodes
job,
like a
rat friend.
cartoon character. God damn it, Claire. Well,
By the way, I'm not exaggerating. That is how that works.
thanks, Claire. I'm glad that you understand the physics of a bulletproof rat.
See, 1 on 2 abilities. I'm looking at what we got last time.
Anyway, my work starts to like a bit next time.
Yeah.
We're gonna have 2 things happen. Probably.
Wow.
You're gonna have a midturn stop. You're gonna have a nice stop at a nice camping ground. Cause hey, you're in the middle of nowhere for the most part. You gotta make the most of it. Maybe meet some fun hippies.
Hey, I know those people.
Probably.
Yay, maybe.
And after that, you're gonna see what Monstro Town's all about.
Monstro.
And then we only have the funeral left.
He's a whale of a whale.
God damn it, Claire. You have a rapping bulletproof rat. That's the most gangster thing I've ever heard of.
I just like the idea of like someone like shooting me, and with like my dexterity or speed, I put the rat in front of the bullets.
I personally love the mental image of you throwing the rat at someone, though. Like that fucking gif.
Well, yeah, because I don't remember what else you can do with like tier 2 animalism, but one of the things specifically was you make your animal parentheses harder, which is so.
Look at this firm rat. He's not as squishy as the others.
I just checked how all works. Does it only work on Kindred?
What works on Kindred?
All?
No, it works on anyone.
Okay. Yeah, because when I look up, it says, roll person from Earth.
The kindred have no particular immunities to your powers, really.
Yeah, but when it says other kindred suddenly desire to be closer to them and are very receptive to the kindred's point of view. Not sure how.
Safi, go get ready for work.
Yeah,
And
go
sort
get
stuff
ready.
out in the
What's
chat.
Glad to have this taken care of. Hope y'all feel had a little fun. Sorry if
It
that
was,
went.
yeah, it was fun.
Sorry if they went a little messy about that.
That's fine. I think it was fine.
Yeah,
I got-
I was just a little scatterbrained and didn't know where I was going.
Don't-
So,
Don't.
but that
worry.
was me, not anything else.
At least Claire,
Fine,
at
Bell.
least Claire got her fucking rat.
Yeah, man,
I
not just
gotta get a
yeah.
rat.
I got a powerful rat now. A
You know,
powerful
Big
rat.
rat.
like 2 wives, not like 2 rats. It's pretty great.
Basically, this is tier 5 animalism, I'm assuming.
Fucking yeet his last haul, motherfucker.
Actually, I'm just gonna look that up.
By the way, I do in fact have the rat.
The rat.
There he is.
I love it.
The wildest son of a gun in the West.
Okay, let's see. Wait. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about animalism. Is that not? Wait.
It's not in. It's in the new one, but I'll let you keep it. Because why the hell not?
Oh, it is in the new one. Okay.
Like
I
I
don't
said,
get the old one.
like I said, I don't fucking care. I think that if you want to have some fun, like the powers are fast and loose. They're meant to be more like narrative than anything else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shit on your parade because you want to have a little fun. Want to shake your little butt. Let's see.
I was wondering where the heck I read the foolproof part then. I might be dumb.
Yes.
I mean, Claire, we already knew that. See you later, Claire. Please remember,
Look at
eat your potatoes.